Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ooh. Ooh, that's gone smaller. What have I done now? Weird. Eight months? Fucking hell. 8 months, man. Yeah, it'll be June by the time that we see the next. What is the next colour? You've got me wondering now. What is the next colour? What is the next colour? Is it white scars? What is the next colour? So when you hit 12 months, what is it? Let's have a little look. I can't remember myself. Can you remember what colour it is? YouTube Studio. Earn memberships. Level. Fucking hell, when do we go up to there? We went up to 93 members at end of March. We're down to 87. We need members. That's the levels done. Is it white, is it? There's white scars then. We've got one sergeant, one veteran. We used to have 2 sergeants, but one of the sergeants must have left. Badges. Yeah, white scars. So when you hit 1 year, you're a white scar. So you got Imperial Fists, Ultramarines, Blood Angel, Dark Angel, White Scars, Space Wolves, Salamanders, Iron Hands, and just have to do the Raven Guard next. Shalom! How are we, Grease Piece Paintings? No, because I'm not I'm an Imperial person. Chaos can suck my ass. Exclamation mark GPP, everybody. Sorry, I'm just setting everything up. I started before getting everything ready, so I ain't ready at all. I am not ready at all. I'm just setting everything up. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit... I had a lot of rice and a bit of chili and some wraps. And I left half of it, and I'm just like... Ugh. Yeah, we'll just have a look, because Chaos is 8 months. You did make a lot of rice. So Chaos has put on that she's now been a member for 8 months, which is madness. Can't believe I've been monetized for 8 months. Right, set that up. Right, so tonight I'm going to need people's help, because I know nothing about the Horus Heresy. So we're going to have a couple of things first, then we're going to do some Horus Heresy bits and bobs. Right, minimize that one. Minimize that one. That seems to be working. Sorry, it's boring. There we go. Right, okay, we're up and running. Hello. So, tonight's going to be a bit different. We're going to design and build some bits of an army. We're going to focus on 2... We had a curry, nice. Sorry, something's gone into my eye. I'm winking at you. Why is every time I go live, Varrak's like 3 seconds behind? Motherfucker. Must be watching me. Must be right. He must be a secret member of the Discord that we don't know about, like an alt account or something like that. And every time I go live, he goes, right, my turn. Right, what did we think of the new reveal? I'm 50-50. Oh shit, where's my camera? There it is. I'm 50-50. I'm a bit disappointed in one way. I love the pose. I love the dynamic pose. I think that's pretty cool. I love the Mark 7 helmet. I like the little laurels and everything like that. A few little extra stickers with gold around them and whatnot. But I'm a bit disappointed in another way. Hiya, Michael. I'm a little bit disappointed in another way because it's... I don't know. There's just something missing for me. There is something missing. I think the backpack, they've literally just took the backpack from the Jump Assault Intercessors. I don't know. There's something missing for me. I don't know what it is. From that angle, it looks great. Nice base. Apart from the fact that you can see his brush strokes here. If you zoom it right in, you can see the brush strokes there. Yeah, there's just something lacking for me. I don't know what it is. But yeah, so if you don't know, today we went to Epics and Stuffs. So there was me. I had a game of King of the Colosseum against Matt, one of the guys who works there. Now I didn't ask him this. I don't know if Matt works there or he's part owner or Lance is there. I don't know. He works there anyway. So we played King of the Colosseum and my dice rolls, as you expect, shite. So bad, I went and bought a new pack of dice. Is he part owner, Sam? So I went and bought some new dice, and so Matt absolutely rinsed me because he went first, which I didn't want because I lost the dice off. He was saving everything. I was failing 2-up saves, so I put an enhancement on my lieutenant to give him a 2-up save. So a 1 was a fail. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 passing, no worries. I had 4 dice and I failed 3. I passed 1. I got 3 1s. But yeah, his Archon, who was the leader of his army, had a special rule that he got a 2-up save until he got a 1-up. And then once he hit a 1, that was it. Then he had like a 6-up invuln. So he was making them all. Every single one he was making them right at the very end. So, so pretty much, I got beat in the first game. I conceded. I had like 2 models left and I just conceded. And I beat him in the second game. So we're 1 apiece. And we're going to do a game in May, I think he said he's going to be free to do it. Where if I win, he has to paint one of my models because he's a fantastic painter. And if he wins, then I have to do what I'm going to do tonight, which is put together a load of his models. Hiya, Frankie, mate. How you doing? But yeah, so tonight I need a bit of help. So we have the big book of Liber Hereticus, and we have the Saturnine books. Now it's a workout by. Look how thick these fuckers are. You could do a workout. We could sit and do workout Mondays with these fucking things. They're that heavy. You could just sit and just do a proper fucking workout with these bad boys. They're that heavy. Right. So what we're gonna do is we're going to build. We're gonna build a couple of things. Hiya, Jits. Hiya, Seismic. So I'm kind of a bit worn out of painting at the minute, and I'm going to paint tomorrow. I just want a night off tonight. Because I was so intense getting the Intercessors I spent too long doing, the Stern Guard, getting them done, and a few others that I've done in the background. I'm just like, just one day off painting. So we've been playing games. Also, Chaos played against Grease Peace, a 2,000 point Black Legion versus Blood Angels. And I think Chaos won. And then you had Luna playing Nate, so it was only Nate's first game, and it was second game, and it was Luna's first game. That I think they both enjoyed it. I'd like to think. But yeah, it was a good day. So check it out, Epics and Stuffs. It's also the place, but I need to do something in chat, don't I? About where's my Mankini Chaos? I need to do like an exclamation mark goodbye 10th or something like that. So yeah, Epics and Stuff are doing me a special SKU for the system, We're going to send me the link. So if anyone wants to come, I'm going to put the link in Discord when it comes through. It's going to be next week. We're getting the bank holiday out of the way. It's going to be £5. That's it, just £5. And of that, part of it is paying towards the popular vote for the best army. So we've got about 50 places. That's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. Half of it's going towards them renting the tables, and half of it's going towards the painted army. Pretty much, whoever gets voted the best army on the night will win a combat patrol, which they're selling me at cost plus VAT. And I know how much it all is, but I'm not going to tell anyone because I did promise I wouldn't. Yeah, I did promise I would. Wouldn't tell anyone, but yeah. Which would be quite cool. So if anyone is UK based, May the 30th, which is a Saturday, day before Chaos Gamer's birthday, in Epics and stuff in Warrington. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me find the link. Let me link their website so everyone can have a little look. So this is the website. So this is where we played today. There you go. I've just spammed it in chat. So there you go. That's where we played today. So check it out. No affiliation to me in any way, shape, or form. I don't get any kickback if you decide to buy anything. Where I do get me affiliation, and I'm going to move on to this one next, is !Wayland. Now, we're up to £19 now in the kitty already. £19 in the kitty. So let's figure it out. That'll be, that's in a quarter. So that'll put us at £80 give or take at the end of the quarter. There's a combat patrol. But we got Leviathan, so I reckon we could get over £100 by the time we get there. And I know Wilson said he's going to be doing like a £300 order this week or something, like tomorrow or something, he said. So that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, sorry, I'm missing some chats. Nothing painted this week, but mostly building this week. Just have stuff painted next week. Nice. Where's my Mankini Chaos? I've got Scarron Battle Tank build proxy for my Predator. Nice. Going to doll it up for Black Templars. Got my Apothecary Tech Marine built for you, Black Templars. Nice, nice. Well, tonight, what I want to build is... I want to build this bad boy. So what we're going to do is we're going to design this bad boy. Yeah, I've got the price up here. Sorry, let me take the price off, just in case, like, you know, people from Australia or America see how cheaper we get Warhammers. Well, you did dump RT into the water, so there you go. So we're going to build this tonight. I've been sat on this for about nearly a month. So we're going to build that, and if we get enough time, we're also going to build the Leviathan as well. So we're going to build the Leviathan as well if we can. But we need to design what weapons we're putting on it. I was looking to buy something from Wayland, but every time I clicked a different tab, the affiliate disappeared, so not... it's not broken. What you do is you log in. I think it does disappear. I think once you click on the next page, it does disappear. I've not tried it yet because I'm not allowed to buy from the affiliate link. But I think best thing to do is set up your account, put stuff in your basket, come out of it, click on the affiliate link, which will then take you straight back, and then buy it. I think that's the best way. If you ask Grease Piece Painting, or is it Wilson, I think, has already bought something through the link. If you ask them, they'll tell you. The Horus Heresy tanks have killed the 40k Space Marine. Yeah, these are mild. These are much better. These are much better. That's not a Leviathan, that's a cardboard box. just threw it on the ground. But yeah, big Kratos. So what we need to do is we need to decide what weapons we're putting on it. So, as you can see, I have used Magic the Gathering carded type of cards, they're not magic cards, to get the right page. So I need your help, because I know nothing about Horus Heresy and what's good. So, as you can see from the title, we're doing Alpha Legion. And let me just change camera angles. There we go. Put the light on. So these are some of the war gear options. So firstly, we want to do not that one. Right. So this is what comes with the Kratos as standard. Okay. So as standard, it comes with the battle cannon, an autocannon, heavy bolter, hull mounted, heavy bolter on the other side, and 2 sponsor mounted heavy bolters. There you go, Jits. Yeah, so he made the account first, filled his bits, and then went back and clicked the link, and it worked because we did get it through. Is this sweaty and competitive Horus Heresy, or is this narrative or fluffy? This is to paint and put in a cabinet, but if I ever have to play, at least I've got the right weapons on it. So it doesn't have to be sweaty metty. Sweaty metty, that's a good one, actually. Doesn't have to be sweaty metty, and it doesn't have to be competitive, anything like that. So what I do need to find, though, which I think might be in here, which is the weapon. Oh, the weapon. That's the only thing I haven't done. Is the weapon stats. Which God knows where it would be. So I need to have a flick through here. What's with all the YouTube spam on YouTube with people saying it's the new Custodes box is a complete failure? I've clicked not recommended loads of them, but keep spamming me. All right. Because people like Sweaty Metty ain't bad. Congrats. Thanks, Slade. Thanks, Slade. I'm glad I'm not in the fucking lobby tonight because you're not coming in. Yeah, the algorithm. So basically, everyone just likes causing fucking drama. Right, I need weapon. Is it in this book? I need the weapon information, like what the weapons do. Let's check under ranged weapons, that might. Well, you're working. All right, I can open the lobby up then. You're working on Bank Holiday Monday. Well, it might not be a bank holiday in Canada. You're working on Easter Monday. Ranged weapons. Ranged weapons characteristics 172. I don't think that is it, 'cause I'm sure I checked 172 before. Has anyone got this book and understand Horus Heresy? That's not it. Right, let's find this. Right, or is it in this book? Let me just check. Because I want to see what each of the weapons do before deciding what to go on them. Do you know what I mean? Oh, that's nice. Nice little map there. Emperor's Children, Saturnine Terminator. Ah, here we go. They're at the back of this book. Right. So I don't need the other book now. Okay. So now I have to just be a bit of a pain in the backside and flick like this. So. Armory of the Legiones Astartes. I don't know why I suddenly went Italiano, but I did. Right, so the Kratos comes with a Kratos battle cannon. What's a Kratos battle cannon do? I hear you all ask. Kratos battle cannon. Don't know, but it looks good. So we can do the Kratos battle cannon. I'm going to leave the Kratos battle cannon. I'm going to leave the Kratos battle cannon on. Right, turret-mounted Kratos battle cannon is staying. So now we can have a mounted autocannon. So what can we change? So we can go for a Volkite, or we can go for a Melter Blast Gun. See, I don't want all bolters. What do we reckon? Might sit and draw for a while. Watching Saw might be back. Yeah, shit. Sam Frankie, yeah, nice one. He's Danny Fortuna. No idea who that is. So I can exchange the heavy bolters on my sponsons for a weapon on the sponson list, which is here. So weapons on the sponson list, I can have heavy bolters, heavy flamers, las cannons, or Volkite. Right, that's an easy one. What should we do, though? Should we change the heavy bolters for flamers, las cannons, or volkite? What we reckon? I suppose everyone wants to know what the fucking things do first. Right, where's that, then? For fuck's sake, what's breaching? I'm just going to go for ruler cool. As long as it can have them on, I don't care. I'm not bothered what the weapons do. Right, so we're going to go with the battle cannon, the mounted auto cannon. I'm going to stick flamers on the side. Or volkite. What do you reckon? Volkite or flamers? And then the sponson mounted heavy bolters. Sorry, they're going to be the flamers. The hull mounted ones, they're going to be volkite. Flamers, volkite, auto cannon, battle cannon. What do we reckon to that? Should we do that? Because obviously las cannons are good, but I've got my fell blade for them. What do we reckon? What do we reckon? Everyone's like, I got a fucking clue. This is all down to you, pal. All right. Let's build it with. Rule of cool. Yeah, that's a good shout. That. If you want to hurt me deeply, put as much volkite as possible. I can't stand volkite. Right. So we'll swap. We'll swap the battle tank for the volkite, which is free. We will swap the hull mounted for the volkites. We'll swap the sponsons for the volkites. We can have a hunter killer missile, a searchlight, and a dozer blade for free. And then, we can have fish and a rice cake. Then we can have fish. Then a bit later on, I'll have me fish. Sorry, that's an old meme. What's your main army? So, for Horus Heresy, offer 40k. If it's for not a volkite missile and a volkite... so my main army is, for 40k, is Dark Angels. I just wanted a change. And I asked Chaos Gamer to pick, because she's all things Chaos, and she said Alpha Legion, so going Alpha Legion. Right, Battle Cannon. Can you change the... Right, so... The coaxial Kratos battle cannon mounted autocannon can't be changed. Right, let's have a little look at the back of this now then. So we've got these guys on the side. Oh, definitely think Volkite on the top. What? How long have you got? So she's got Black Legion. She's just started Red Corsairs. She's got Death Guard. She's got Thousand Suns. Well, that's kind of mine. She's got Emperor's Children. That's kind of mine as well. She's got World Eaters. She's got Vashtor. And she could do all of that sort of thing. Pretty much all of them. That's why we're doing Alpha Legion for a change. Right. I'm thinking... Oh, look at the Volkite on the sponsons as well. Oh, I'm so tempted just to... Not just because Slade said it, but I am so tempted to go full-on Volkite. Right. Volkite definitely on the top. You didn't hear Malal. Tell me your Chaos Undivided without telling me your Chaos Undivided. Volkite definitely on the top. All right. That's the auto cannon that has to stay. Right. On these bits, I'm going to leave the bolters because I quite like the bolters there. And then you got the Volkite on the side as well. Yeah. Are we having the... this is just for sitting in a cabinet. Dozer Blade, I think, is a definite because that looks sexy as fuck. Right, so we're going to go Dozer Blade. They're going to be bolters. What are we putting on the side? Are we going Flamers, more Volkite, which I think might be a bit too much. Flamers, Volkite, or Las Cannon. We've got Volkite on the top. autocannon and bolters for troops. Do we do a las cannon just for a change? Or do we a flamer? What do we reckon? Because we're definitely having that one. Flamers. Alright, we'll go flamers. So definitely have that. Flamers on the side. So flamers there. That. Perfect. Right, we're done. Crusader. So there we go. So that has picked the tank. So this is going to be our second, technically our second unit for Horus Heresy, because we have got, technically third, we have got the Fellblade and a drop pod already built. The kids have been at me blue tack again. Ooh. Found some magnets. Ooh, pizza candy. Ooh, found some more magnets. Where are the rest of my files? I found more file. What file is it? It's a big one. Where are the other files? That's not for these. One day I will slice all my fingers off doing this, but today is not that day because I found the files. There we go. I'm like guessing missed the controversy. Yeah. What's the controversy? I've been playing 40k all day. Right, hang on a minute. Let me just check something. We did, yeah, Michael. It was great. Really good day out. What controversy have we missed? Oh, yeah, I saw the Vanguard vet reveal. Yeah. I'm a bit 50-50. We've just done it. We just done the Vanguard vet reveal. Yeah, we just done it. We talked about it early. Where was you? Over at Valrax looking... People say the new Vanguard veteran is not veteran-y enough. I think he's missing something. I said this at the beginning when we were looking at it. I think he's missing something. I don't know what, but I think he's just missing something. Because I could kit bash that with a jumper... Oh, shit. Nearly did slice me fucking fingers off then with them falling down. I think he's missing something. There's just something, and I can't put my finger on what he's missing. I love the pose, the dynamic pose, don't get me wrong. I just don't know. Could be the chest, yeah, I just don't know. Just something just isn't sitting right with me that, yeah. Yeah, very true. Yeah, Sterngard people were a bit off-put, weren't they? So we're not having the big cannon. We're going the little Volkite just here. There's a lot of these things. Why is it with these you get so much, but in 40k you don't? Why is that? Lack of golden knee guards. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, cobbled together would make more sense. He does look very pristine. Maybe that is it. Maybe Frankie's hit the nail on the head there. That he's looking very pristine when he should have a little bit of what, the gold trim? He is lacking trim. Oh, he's lacking a lot of trim. He looks like a jump assault intercessor. He looks like he's the sergeant of a jump assault intercessors. No, vets shouldn't look clean. No. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Dozer blade's so fucking small when you look at it. When you look at it on this, is there a bigger one? Oh yeah, you get bits you can put on it. Yeah. I was looking at it going, Dozer blade looks so small. Sorry, I'm on the wrong thing there. There you go. We've got all these that we can crack on with. Right. So I'll get rid of these for now. Get rid of that for now. Keep that one. Get rid of that for now. Start throwing things around because I'm in a... No, I'm not. Keep that. Get rid of them for a minute. Someone said his loincloth makes it look like he's got a big nappy on. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, you can't really, apart from the very back, which would make sense. You can't really see the side profile with the loincloth, but yeah, you can see there. Now, I get the way that they're doing that. It looks like he's got a massive, wind gush going through his legs there. Right, let's crack on. Turn it this way. Right, I'm going to open up the lobby. If anyone wants to dive in and have a natter. Apart from Slade, you're banned. You took over my stream yesterday. I'm kidding. He's working anyway. I can say that while he's working. Anyone in chat play Mount and Blaine 2 Bannerlord? What didn't you do? What didn't you do? Is the question. Right, L1. Do you think is that one? Yes, one. Used to seismic, but got a bit bored after a while. Like after the first flef. I just didn't progress. Okay. Dungeon Keeper 2, Eternal. Is it any good, Seismic? Are you here touting how good it is? Can't hear Seismic. He has joined the lobby, but I can't hear him. Has he muted himself? I'm going to put some music on in a minute so you're not hearing me going... No one wants to hear that. So what things do we recommend then for me Alpha Legion Army? Because I don't play Horus Heresy. I'm probably not going to play Horus Heresy unless, asked. So what things should I be doing? That's why you have music during the weekends. During your workouts, sorry, during the weekends. I bet it's during the weekends as well with all the ladies you're bringing over. I'm getting Chaos Gamer jealous yet. Looks like regular Assault Marine Sergeant at range. No one will see the difference. Now Vanguard Ret looks like a Sword Brethren. With jump packs, then it would be different. Yep. It's a valid point. My only real thing with this is if it's going to be unique, then GW should be going further to upgrade. Yeah, I mean, they will be. But these are just push fit, remember. So these are ones that they pre-sculpt, and you can only have them one way unless you start cutting things. Add more variety to the current box per chapter, make it multiple. Yeah, that's what they are going to do. But when it comes in the box like this, they're all push fit. So you know when you go into Games Workshop or Warhammer now and you get the Flame of the Free Marine, it's all push fit, and the whole of Leviathan was push fit. Just wondering if anyone's 87-year-old king has conquered the continent yet with an army of 40. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't play the game. And Slade likes to have, so he doesn't hear the pantings. Right. I'll put some music on. Still waiting for Seismic to talk. He's here in the lobby, but he's not spoke. Alright, he spoke now then. Well, he made a crazy noise. He's not muted on my end.
Hello?
There you go. Hello?
Sorry, I'm eating Chinese.
And that cannibalism. I mean,
Not people.
15 leftover power swords from Deathwing Knights. Could make 15 Vanguard. Yeah. Well, you could do that. You could put like lightning claws, because if you look at the old box, you had lightning claws, you had thunder hammers, they had loads of pistols. You could take everything that you've got now and buy a jump assault and just done. So yes, you could do. You could very easily do that. I'll tell you what, so I was playing against Drukhari today in this £500 King of the Colosseum, and oh my god, the army that he used. So it was a Space Marine killer army. I managed to beat him one game, so it was 1-1 in the end because he had to go back to work. But yeah, it was a fun game, and it was a Space Marine killing army because he was like hitting everything on 3s, but then it was anti-infantry 3 up. So even though the strength of his stuff was like strength 3, which should mean 5s against Space Marines, he was wounding everything on 3s, and he was getting a lot of hits in there, which was a bit of a pain in the ass. And his dice rolls were just outrageously good, and mine were horrendously bad. My dice rolls were that bad. I was using Gladius. If anyone knows Space Marines, right? I was playing Gladius Task Force as my my detachment rule, and I put Anticypher armor on my lieutenant, because you can't take like a named character. So I took lieutenant because it was the lowest points, and that basically meant he had a 2-up save and 5-up feel no pain. All right, worth taking. Yeah, I had 4 saving throws and I failed 3 of them on a 2-up save. No modifiers to the save. It was just horrendous. You've had that, have you? Yeah, my dice rolls
yesterday.
Oof, my dice rolls were awful. His were amazing. I overwatched him coming in with my Sternguard, and one of my Sternguard had a Pyre Cannon. So I overwatched him coming in with the Pyre Cannon, and he needed 5-up saves because it was AP minus 1 or 2, I think it was. So he had 5-up invuln. Sorry, yeah, he had a 5-up invuln, and he had 6 got through, and yeah, he saved them all. It was just horrendous. It was that bad I went and bought new dice partway through the game. That's how bad it was.
Did they pay off?
Yeah, I won the second game, so it was worth it. It was worth it. I bought dark green with little gold dots in the middle. So very, very dark angel-y. So that was a great success. So we now have a game scheduled in some point in mid-May. I don't know if it's going to be a one-off game, best of 3 game, I don't know. But there is a wager in there as well. So he's a really, really good painter. He paints for Siege Studios and stuff like that, so he's a really good painter. And the rule is, if he wins, I have to put together 1,500 points worth of, I think it's going to be Space Marines or possibly Drukhari together for him. Whereas if I win, he has to paint my Magnus for me. And he has to do like a couple of £100 worth of job to it. So that's that could be a good victory, that. Because I can't be arsed painting Magnus. Chaos doesn't want to paint me either. So it's like, I need to win. Now, the first game, I didn't set up properly. I was just like feeling him out, seeing what his army could do. And he absolutely decimated me. What won me the second game, even though my dice rolls were horrendous, is my tactics. My tactics were spot on, and hence the reason why I won. Because I was using Gladius, I was using it at the right time, the right doctrines at the right time. I was using the right... so I sent the people in the right directions, and yeah, it was great. Ended up winning. if you're painting for me, nice one. Right, let's glue this together. At least I don't have to paint him then. So, right. Ah, music, yes. Because we haven't listened to it in a while, apart from the last video.
Going to have to act if we want to live in a different world.
Oh, Crusade, if you're still here, I should have. I've managed to get my Mutilators, Cravat Morn. The only thing I can't get hold of is a Defiler. So I'm going to drive to Nottingham Tuesday. Hopefully get hold of them. And the only thing I can't do is because Nottingham shouted at me for showing off the custody thing. I could do like I'll build them and off camera and show you what I like. I'll send you some pictures privately. L3.
I'm going to disappear. I shall, or might return later.
Alright, kiddo. Nice one for popping in.
See you in a bit.
See you in a biscuit. I played your first game a few weeks ago, 750 points. From the little experience I had, 8 games, 40k feels odd to play. The secondaries are very confusing, yet. The melee phase is very counterintuitive. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, the secondaries I'm not a big fan of the secondaries. What am I looking for? Oh, number 3. Yeah, the secondaries is weird because it's like right, my best army's here. Okay, what am I going to do with it? I'm going to investigate signals. But they're the best unit in my army. I don't care. They're going to stand there and they're going to do nothing. But, no buts. Gary. So yeah, it's a bit weird. So the game we were playing today was the same sort of thing, so it was going after objectives and stuff like that. But because it's only 500 points, you basically it's so fast. And I was getting, what was it? So I was getting, I need to, can one of the mods unlock Monday Minis, by the way? See, I've just done it. Right, in case you don't know, Monday Minis is open on the Discord. So get over there. You can put up to a maximum of 4 pictures. So get over to Monday Minis. It is open. I've unlocked it. Get over there now and put your picture in. In fact, I'm going to put a picture in myself. I forgot to unlock it. Mods can go into it, but that's it. Right, hang on one sec. Discord. Monday Minis. There you go. Even I've put something in there. But yeah, Monday Minis. Get over there. Put some. Get some of your models in there now. That's the first one. That is where that goes, isn't it? Yeah. So I need a 4 and a 5. I have 2 squads, 1 hero. My opponent got the first objective because his units infiltrate. He wins at the end of 2. Felt weird. He wins at the end? How do you mean he wins at the end of 2? Oh, so he's lied to you. He's not necessarily won by the end of turn 2 there. He's lied to you there, mate. Yeah, I'd be having a word with him about that, buddy. That's naughty, that. He's talking shit there. 4. Yeah, I'd have a word with him, Piotr. Tell him to come here, I'll have a fucking word with him. That's shit, that. Yeah, that's bollocks, that, mate. Get him to come watch this show, I'll fucking put him right, a little prick. I just call myself a show then. Come and watch this show. But yeah, everyone, Monday Minis is now open. Can someone go into general and just do an at everyone? Say Monday Minis is open. Post your minis, something like that. That's still bollocks, that, mate. Because he can only take it in turn 2. So if he's trying to do it from turn 1 or anything. That's alright, mate. I'm not expecting the best camera quality. I've put 3 pictures in. You can put up to 4. Yeah, everyone get over there. Frankie, you can put work in progress stuff. You can put work in progress. They don't have to be complete. Yeah. They don't have to be complete. They can be work in progress. They can be anything. There can be a conversion that you've just done, and it's still in grey colour like this. It can be whatever you want it to be. Because it's not about winning or losing anything, this is just us all having a look at everyone's models, getting some inspiration, all sorts of things. I might have gone too far there, actually. No, I'm right. I'm right. I like these tracks better than the another 5 and a 6. I like these tracks better than the 40k ones. 6, is it? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, head over Monday Minis. I just want to make sure. Hi, Nigel. Just want to make sure everyone can do it. I don't have a clue. I might need an 8 actually if it wouldn't work. I want someone who's not a mod to let me know if it's working. think everyone can do it. Has anyone else tried who's not a mod? Then we want the big one, L7. You've posted, have you? Ah, you've put it in the wrong bit. Have you? Yeah, you need to put it in the Monday Mini bit. So you see Monday Minis, there's a separate sub file for it to go into. Can you see it, Crusader, hit in this? Hang on one sec. Let me just move it over so everyone can see. So if you go into the Monday Minis thing, then there's a subfolder for it, and that's what you'll see. So yeah, if you delete that one, just copy and paste and copy and paste it in here. I want to make sure you can do it. There you go. Yeah, I can see you typing. Perfect. Wonderful. Right, it does work then. Awesome. Nice one. Right. Let me go back to this one. Nice one, Crusader. Perfect. But yeah, everyone go post over on it. I suddenly realised that thanks to the grid, I can see the mini size. That tank's going to be huge. Like, oh yeah, it's a big tank. It's a big old boy. Yeah, yeah. You can see from the grid there. Yeah. Oh, there it is. But yeah, everyone pop your minis in. And we'll have a little look at it at the end. This track's probably as long as a Rhino. Other way. Next week I put the entire Deathwing. Ooh. Yeah, do it. You got a week now to do the pictures. Right, I need an 8, a 5, and a 5. And another 5. So an 8 first. Which is over this side. You know what I don't get? What really pisses me off? Is when they put the sprues going inside like that. Why can't they just do it here? Fucking morons. My mum being moved hospitals tomorrow by the end of the week. I hope she's alright, Nigel. I hope everything goes alright, mate. Anyone else putting their minis in the Monday minis? If you're wondering what we're on about, !Discord in chat. And then you can pop your minis into the minis. And we can have a look at your minis on the Monday minis. That's a lot of minis we're talking about. Right, now we need a 5, a 5, a 5, and a 9 and an 8. It's true though, isn't it? You put a not so mini in it. Yeah. I'd like at least like 5 of us to do it. Because we're on 4 at the minute. I think 5 would be a success. So if you've not had a go, !Discord in chat. And I think what I'm going to have to do with this is bend it and pop it. Thank you, Chaos. Oh, yeah, someone else is putting one in. Right, so yeah, I quite like the Horus Heresy for all like the tanks, because I like Space Marines. And let's face it, you've either got to really like Space Marines or Imperial Guard to like Horus Heresy. There we go. I think Frankie's put his in as well. Yours up, it is indeed. Yeah, so with the Horus Heresy, you have to be either a Space Marine fan, an Ad Mech fan, or a Imperial Guard fan. Because if you're none of them, then it's kind of pointless. I mean, you could be a Chaos fan, because you do get some demons like Carbander and stuff like that. But if you're like a Xenos fan, then it's kind of pointless for you. And then what I think they should do is expand it and make it like the Crusade stroke Horus Heresy, where they are fighting against... I mean, you wouldn't have Tau and Tyranids and Necrons, but you could have Orcs, Eldar, Dark Eldar. But then you can include some of the races that they wiped out, and you can make them like semi-good, because they still did some damage to the Space Marines. It'd be great if they did like the Rangdang and stuff like that. And was it the Harud or something? Next, the big one. Then a little one. There you go. That's pretty much most of the first one done. So now we're putting the armour on it. So we've done these bits. We're now moving on to the armour at the bottom. You put your pixel art doodle of the Crusade with the Warhammer champ. Alright, sound, yeah, we'll have a good look at it. We'll have a good look. Oh, cheers, Frankie. I will pop you down.
To be fair.
To be fair. To be fair.
As I've been
To be
telling,
fair.
I will do
To be
for
fair.
everyone.
Well, to be fair.
And who did you get? Drox. Right. 1. Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Oh, shit, wrong one. There you go. We're 4 away from the first goal. Oh, no, sorry, Chaos Gamer from earlier. Sorry, Chaos. Got to put you down. Oh, Jennifer Wright is this. That was your 8-month thing. Forgot to put that. So we're now 3 away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7. So there we go. We are 3 away from the first milestone. But thank you, Frankie. Thank you very much. Love the CNC. That's you got to blame Slave the Space Marine for that one, because he put me onto it. Mega arachnids. Oh, cool. Yeah. From were they from the planet Murder? Is that where they were from? Yeah, mega arachnids will be cool. Right. So we now need. So we need 15, 12. 15, 12. Is 11? Yeah, 11's one of them. Sure. But imagine if they did one right where it was like the Great Crusade. That would be ace. Imagine what the weapons the orcs had back then. Stuff the Eldar had. Probably still got now. Who else would you fight? They're Magna Arachnids and Rangda. Yeah, it'd just be nuts, right? That was 11. That's 10, 11. That's 12. That's 12. And 15. Then I need H, whatever that is. H1. Right, H, which I believe is this one. Is this the H set? Yeah, this is H. So H number 1 is... all the bits. We want the stealth dudes. Basically the first. Yeah. Yes. Oh, what were they called from Horus Rising? Yeah, I know what you mean. They were pretty cool. What were they called now? Anyone got an idea what they are? I can't think off the top of my head. Yeah. All right, Wilson, you're all right. Wilson, the Money Minis is open. Get over there and get your model posted. You can do up to 4 pictures. Every time he says it, also got a mate is, oh, that's very cool. Right, there you go. That's these ones. So, goes on the back there like that. Got it. Shit, wrong pants to do that on. Minis aren't fully painted. It's fine. They don't have to be. Just put you can put work in progress ones. You can put whatever you want them. Do they provide different looks to the tanks, or is it just one look? You can change the weapons to give it a different look. You can customize it, and you can change doors and stuff like that. But in the box, it tends to be the weapons that you can change, which is to give it that extra bit of a different look to it. So that's the sponson from the front. Goes the other way around. Need a cuppa? Don't blame me.
Oh, to be fair.
To be fair.
Cheers,
to be
Mike.
fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
Well, to be fair.
Thank you, Michael. So I'm putting you down 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 10 times, so that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So we're now 2 away from the first milestone. Doing a big order and win. Nice. We were just talking about that before. So we're up to 19 quid. Well, 18.99. So we're up to 19 quid. And your big order should hopefully push us closer to like maybe 40 quid or something like that. 30, 40 quid. And then obviously we've got 11th edition coming out. So hopefully, we'll get some big numbers for that end of the year giveaway. Because I'm not taking anything out of the Wayland pot. The Wayland pot is for you guys. So the more you put in it, the bigger the prize at the end of it. So yeah, I'm not taking anything out of that. That's chat's prize to itself. Now if you get a bit like that, all you do, get one of these on it. If you get a bit of glue on it that shouldn't be there, get one of these on it and it goes. Just be a bit careful how you do it. 300 quid tomorrow, fucking hell. So that should take us then. So 5% kickback on that is what? 15 quid. So that'll take us up to 35. I knew you said you were doing something big. I wasn't sure how big. So that'll take us up to 35. Then we've got a couple of nice things coming through as well, which people might snaffle up. And then if everyone gets the 11th edition box set from Wayland, that puts even more in. Because Wayland are going to be the cheapest. They by far are going to be the cheapest. Right, so we now have one full side done. That's a big old side. Look at the size of it. That's a big old side. That's a big old side. Right, now we've got to do the same on the other side. Good thing now is you kind of know what you're doing, don't you? So you just fly through it. But I should hopefully in the next couple of days have the SKU for our big Apocalypse game. On the 30th of May. So 5 quid. That gets you entry into the event. And it also gets you put forward for the Best Painted Army prize, which is going to be popular vote winner. So everyone is going to get a chance to vote on who you think the best painted army was. And the winner will get a combat patrol. Obviously, depending on what's in stock. So you can't have like the last Dark Angel one, which is amazing. That will get your Tyrannus to 2,000 points. Start your White Scars off with your 10 Vanguard, Bet, Jump Pack, Captain, Jump Pack, nice. And you Dread, nice. Well, I'm going to do a stream probably next week and convert your Ragnar into a White Scar. Because I think I've got some bits from a box. I've got some different backpacks, because I'm sure you don't want the wolf backpack on the back of it. The head, yeah, you could possibly keep the head with the top knot and stuff, but I might have a spare Mark 7 helmet out of the Red Corsair box. But that's got a top knot on it as well, and it'll be a Mark 7 helmet. So I've got some bits and bobs I can convert it with. Make it look all white scarry for you. So I'll do that on stream. So basically I'll get all my bits together and you can decide what you want on it. If you want him to have spears, if you want it to have... because I could take the big sword that he's got and put a spear in his hand, or an axe if you wanted to. Or I could leave the chainsword. Whatever you want. I'll give you the option. Can I make him into a champion? Yeah. So I'd probably got... I could definitely put a different sword on him. I mean, I'd leave the wolf pelt on him. That looks quite cool. Leave the wolf pelt on him. Change the head. Trim off the knee. Change the backpack. Possibly change the head. But well, I've already said that, you know, for the Mark 6. Mark 7, sorry. So yeah. We'll have a little look. I'll dig out all my bits, and that'll be a job for next week. That we'll do that. Neo! If anyone hasn't, make sure you go onto the Discord, ! Discord, and upload your minis on the Monday mini section. I'm alright. How are you, Neo? You alright? He's beginning to believe. Yeah, do it, mate. Do it. We're going to have a look at him towards the end of the stream. I'm going to see how much of this I can get done. And go from there. What? Wrong wrong franchise, alright. I'm not even going to attempt with my dyslexia to pronounce that. And what's that off? Like what? What? Right, so we're starting... Oh, off doing, alright. No, you got me there. Right, a 3, a 4, and 5. Oh, balls. Added to Monday Minis. Oh, you might have put it in the wrong one. Yeah, you put it in the wrong one. Put it in the link. So both, unfortunately, both of you have put it in the wrong one. I need to block that one off. Yeah, you need to put it in. See, we've got the Monday, 6th of April Monday Minis. So copy and paste it into the other one. Let me show you what I mean. So, we've got the Monday Minis one, and then we've got the 6th of April Monday Minis, which is this one. So if Neo and Wilson pop yours into this one. See how there's other people's in there? So yeah, move them into this one here. You just moved them. Nice. I can see one's moved. Just copy and paste and pop it in there. Yeah, sorry guys. I need to close that off or put. I'll change the name of it. Hang on, let me change the name. Edit channel. We'll call it. I don't want to call it member models because that's what Valrat calls it. Members Minis. There you go. Right, so I've changed it. So now it's Monday Minis. So there you go. There's Neo's. So Neo's put his. Wilson just needs to move his. Yeah. Because they were both called. It's my fault that they were both called Monday Minis. But Wilson, if you're still here, just move it over. I don't know if I can actually. Wonder if I can move him over. No, I can't. Oh, you've moved him. Good. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Yes, you have, yeah. Sorry, you were above Neo. You went first. Sorry. Sorry. There you go. So we're doing... I was hoping for 5 people, and we got a lot more, which is great. Right, back to this. So I need 3 first, 4 then 4. We got 3, 4. Worst positionings. How many 5s? 2 5s and a 6. Just ripping it out. Rip it out. If in doubt, just rip the bloody thing out. Right, let's do this one first. So if you don't know, we've decided, as we all... Well, we do know this, and that I'm going to be doing Alpha Legion. And I thought I'd start the Alpha Legion army today. And we're putting on it. We're going... I'm not asked about how good the weapons are and stuff. I just want it to look good. So we're going full on at the very top with... Hang on, which way around? Yeah, 4's that way. So we're doing the Volkite on the top. That right? No, it's the 3 first, you muppet. Yeah, so we're doing Volkite on the top. We're doing sponsons of Flamers. And we're doing mid-turret bolters. And obviously we've got the autocannon on the top. What are people's who wasn't here before? What are people's thoughts on the Vanguard vet that was dropped today? Like it, not like it? I saw it before when I was playing the game. Yeah, the jump pack one, the Vanguard vet. So I saw it before when I was playing a game. Showing it off, and I was a bit like, I don't know, it's lacking something. It's a good monopose, I agree. It's a good monopose. Michael's not that bothered, yeah. It's a good mono pose. It's a great dynamic pose. I said that before. It was a great pose. I just don't... I don't know. There's something about it that's going... not a fan. Don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. You're here for the supporters. You're here for the support. You're here for the exclamation mark Michael. Yeah, exclamation mark Michael in chat, everyone. Go and support Michael. Exclamation mark Slate. Exclamation mark Mike. Exclamation mark GPP. And exclamation mark Discord if you're not in the Discord. And there's the affiliate for Wayland, so... what do we need now? Where's the big one? The 7. One day, Slave's going to join the chat on this bit and say that bit. In the name of Cain. How many have we got left? Oh, we've still got half an hour yet. You gotta love a bit of Command and Conquer, though, haven't you? You are, Michael. You support it a lot. I appreciate it. Yeah, Command and Conquer growing up was ace. One of the first... Command and Conquer was one of my first favourite games. Like the original one. And you had like the Mammoth tank, and then in the second one, the Mammoth Mark II was like a big attack walker. From Star Wars. Right, now we're on 85559. Is that 8 first? It is? Never played Command and Conquer or Met Warrior? I think I remember watching a mate play Met Warrior, but Command and Conquer, I know. Either. Oh, wow. I think Command and Conquer you would like. I do believe that. Especially if you like tanks. Tiberium Sun, yeah. Tiberium Sun was the first one I played. Yeah, Command & Conquer is amazing. I love the fact you could customize a game yourself, so you could go up to your maximum build level. Just play against and just build it all up. It's great. Mammoth tank in 40k, yeah. It's a Bane Blade, isn't it? Yeah. I am looking forward to Dawn of War. Is that out this year, Dawn of War? Well, if you like Command and Conquer, do !slave. Because Slave plays it sometimes. He does speedruns and all sorts. He's worth a watch. At the minute, he's just playing a lot of Diablo. It's not my game, Diablo. I mean, if you're listening, Slave, I do apologise. I will watch. I was watching last night. I was just quiet because I wasn't feeling too good. But yeah, I'm not a big Diablo fan, even though I like World of Warcraft. It's obviously the same company. Don't like Diablo. I think it's just the camera angle I don't like. How compatible are they with 40k? You can play them in Legends. So when they first came out, you could play them, and then straight away they went to Legends. So if you play the Legend game, you can play it. But I don't know the rule differences between Horus Heresy and 40k. All I'm doing is building an army to look good, but also be able to, if I ever got asked to play a game, I've got an army that can play a game. I mean, I've got the big Horus Heresy book here, but trying to figure out what's what. I might watch. There's a couple of big Horus Heresy only. There's a couple of Horus Heresy YouTube channels. I might take a look at it. I'm doing Alpha Legion because A, Chaos said do Alpha Legion because she picked it. B, it's just something different. You don't really see many Alpha Legions around. And I think Alpha Legion in a cabinet will look cool. Like a couple of big tanks, couple of big dreads, some units. Because I'll have a Saturnine Dread, a Leviathan Dread, a Contemptor Dread. I'll have the Fellblade, I'll have this. I'll have a Rhino, I'll have loads of troops. And I am going to get Alpharius. I might get Alpharius next month. I think I've still got one pay packet before June. Yeah, so I'll have end of April, end of May. End of May might be a bit tough because I'm taking so many holidays, but it should be alright. A lot, the 30k minis, you can kit bash into your 40k stuff. But breaking helms unless you remove the face guard source or something. Alright, okay. I know I do a lot of... So, I've used a lot of the Mark 6 helmets in my stuff. Because the helmets are about the same sort of size, so they're not too bad. Right, H2, I might as well get that first. That one. Because I really... Mark 7 I absolutely love. Mark 2 and 3 I don't mind. Really like Mark 6. Mark 4 is basically just Mark 10. It's the same helmet. Like 15. Mark 5 was a podge. Alright, here's a question for everyone in chat. Out of all the different Terminator... Terminator? Because I just was thinking Terminator in my head then. Because all the different armor marks, including Terminator, Gravis, Phobos, what is your favourite? What is your favourite? You converted a Space Wolf with a beaky helmet into a red corset. Nice. It looks alright. Helmet fits well. There's a lot of space at the neck area. Still looks decent. Yeah, it do. I put a lot of beakies in my Dark Angels.
nuclear device. The nuclear device. Time is running out.
Well, the Beaky originally wasn't meant to be like Mark 6, so all the armor, they went through different stages of helmets. And they weren't Mark 1, Mark 2, they weren't called different marks. It's just like some of the units had Beakies because they had better stuff inside them for, more technology inside it. But yeah, originally they weren't for that. It's only since they've been doing the Horus Heresy that they give them all armor marks and stuff like that. Because when I was there, there was no difference in the armor marks.
Gentlemen, it's a nuclear device.
Slade, have you posted your minis into Monday Minis?
Time is running out. Gentlemen, it's a nuclear device. Time is running out.
Gonna get slated for this, but you like the Mark 10? Yeah, it's alright. Not wrong with that. Mark 10 is very much like Mark 4, isn't it? Same helmet. Plus, Indominus pattern Terminator slaps. It does. Indominus Terminators are by far the best. Yeah, it practically Mark 4 for Frankie's, it says there, yeah. Have you not got like a picture of your models? We'll put a couple of them in. Help a brother out, man. He needs to look good. If you don't put them in, Slade, I will send chaos round your house. I just want to slice myself to pieces here now. Are we ready for the blood splatter? Scalpel. There you go. Thank you, Slave. My big project after I'm done with your set at the minute is nearer the summer to get 5 Saturnine Praetors, put a Custodian piece on and do them up. Oh, wow. Saturnine Custodes. I love it.
Creation of a humanoids. Power to overwhelm and destroy. Creation of a humanoids. Power to overwhelm and destroy. The product
Creation of the
a
humanoids.
brain. Creation of a humanoids. Power to overwhelm and destroy. The product of a tortured brain.
Feeling of helplessness is your best friend, savage.
Looking good from above. Dove from above. Probably going to be about that wide, I imagine. Drum solos. Everyone thought I was doing it for real. The Age of Darkness Knights look good also. Like the Deimos. So the Deimos tank was like the original Rhino. So I've got some downstairs. So what we'll do is one night we'll do a look back. We'll do another look back video showing you all the older stuff and do a comparison sizes and stuff like that. So you can see like an older Rhino compared to a newer one. Right. I mean, there's still work I need to do on this, which is clean up the glue marks, but we can do them later on. Right, so we've now completed 2 pages. We're doing well. But now, going to make the chassis, and it's going to look like this. So these 2 guys can move over here, out of the way. Right, so we're going to need H's 3, 4, and 6. Put a screenshot of a Custody Saturnine in the Warhammer channel. Oh, have you? Alright, okay. Oh. Oh my. In the words of George Takei, oh my. Are we ready for this, everyone? Custody Saturnine coming at you. You know what? If they're the same base size as Alaris Terminators, I've got an idea. Because I have got 2 free Saturnines. Sattler. Ooh. That was good. That was good. Yeah, Praetors sell quick, yeah. I had to get, I think, where did I get? Oh, mine's in the Saturnine box. I was going to say, where did I get mine from? It was in the Saturnine box. 6 and 4.
Just when you thought you were safe.
No! God damn it, I kept it on too long.
I never learned to read.
That's number 4. So number 6, there it is, the little piece. You finished what now? Or you're on a break? Oh, you finished?
No. Yeah.
Nope, yep, nope,
Well,
yep.
You know, actually, wait, hold on. Yes, I'm finished. Am I on a break? Not a work break, but I'm on a break between shifts, so to speak. Right?
Yes. Because later you will be on... Dum, 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 exclamation mark.
Tomorrow.
How many subs are you away from 1400 now?
I think like 11.
Right, come on everyone. We need to try and get Slave to 1400. So exclamation mark Slave in chat. Go and hit that subscribe button for us, please.
You'd never guess where a lot of the new blood is coming from right now.
Your shorts?
No.
From Diablo?
A good portion of it came from shorts, though, recently, yes. And also, yes, Diablo. Diablo. Come on, tell us. Diablo. Right? Right, everybody in the chat? Diablo.
It's not for me.
Yeah, I get it.
I think it's the camera angle I don't like. I mean, I'm going to be playing on Wednesday. I'm going to be playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the same thing. It's just, it's not the same camera angle.
Different angle. It's more Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, so I think it's that.
Well, you know, from the top down is more like the original Legend of Zelda, and the one on the Super Nintendo, so it, Link to the Past is better, right? See, that's how to piss people off right there, just to imply that Ocarina of Time is not the best one.
I don't think I've played any of them, you know.
Really?
Yep.
Look at this man. Fake nerd. Fake nerd. Tourist to nerd fandom.
Fight me.
A little bit of barbecue sauce, a little bit of salt and pepper.
Get 5 Saturn boxes, job done. Yeah. I'll have some of the bits off you that you've just lying around.
What's a Zelda? Zelda's that guy that looks like Peter Pan, and he runs around.
Isn't that Link?
And what? No, it's the Legend of Zelda.
Isn't that
That's
Link?
really rad. No,
Yeah, but
that's
isn't
like it's called the
that
Legend-
character Link?
Legend of Zelda. No, that's Zelda.
I thought Zelda was a girl.
No, Zelda's the
Hang
Legend.
on, do I know more about Legend of Zelda than you do?
No, you've never played The Legend of Zelda.
What do you reckon, chat? Am I winning this one?
It's The Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad.
You've never played Zelda, have you?
What? My only weakness. How'd you know?
Yeah, the guy running around who looks like Peter Pan is called Link. And Zelda is the one he's trying to save in the first one.
Yeah, I was pulling your leg. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
never-
right.
you never heard
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
No, you never heard that? You never heard that before, where people think that because it's called The Legend of Zelda, that you're playing as Zelda? You've never heard that?
A long time ago. I've not talked about Zelda for ages.
It's a common misconception, so that's why I was like,
What do you reckon,
really-
chat? Do we believe him or do we think he's talking shit?
the hubris to think that I've not played Legend of Zelda. I mean, you haven't. You
I
said
haven't,
it.
but I know who. I know
But I
that.
have.
I haven't. I'll freely admit I've not played.
A lot of them would be way too dated by now. You'd never play them. You know what I mean?
Frankie's giving you a thumbs down there.
Mm.
So what's so Slave? What is your favourite armor mark?
9.
Funny.
It's the armor mark that the 2nd and 11th Legions had, right? Right. I don't know. I'm always gonna have a nostalgia for the Beaky Boys, the Mark 6.
The Beaky
It's
Boys.
been-
Did they
Beaky
sing
Boys.
did they sing the new Star Trek
Yeah, they sang-
film theme tune?
No. The Beaky Boys.
Oh, the Beaky Boys. They said
Yeah, the Beaky Boys. They sang like kind of like California kind of singers, sort of 50s sort of, dance music. The Beak Boys.
They hurry up
No,
with that,
really.
So everyone's going surfing
That's right.
with the Beaky
Surfing
Boys.
Astarte is.
If they hurry up and make Heresy's pattern, they might make it so they make a character. Oh, they might be. Well, apparently, because he's appearing a lot in the lore recently, so Tyberos should be getting a new model, according to CMV.
Oh, he's so essential. We reduce him down to CMV.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
CMV. That's all he is. He's part of the CMV.
I need to write like a super chat on his channel that says, like, Dark Pack Gaming and Slate the Space Marine will become very successful YouTube channels, because then he would read it out loud, and once he said it, it would just manifest into reality. It would just become true.
All right, do it.
I think, like, it might be worth it. What's that going to be? Like, what, like a couple quid, $5,
Yeah,
$5,
yeah.
something like that?
You probably get away with a £2 one.
The tour, right? Yeah, and the toonie, they call it over here.
All right, we'll both do it. You do it, that one, and then I'll do it, saying Slave the Space Marine and Dark Pack Gaming, and then it comes out twice.
Well,
But not at the same time. You do one, then about 10 minutes later, I do the other.
it could work. It could work.
We need to try this. We need a night. So how about Friday night? We do it.
I mean, looks like he's streaming right now. Let's see. He's got like 800 million people there, so
if you're gonna do it, let me know, because I'll put his stream on and we can all watch it and see it happen in real time.
He'd immediately give me a dressing down. He'd be like, "Who's this? Oh, it's the Slaith guy. What a loser! Always copying me." It's like you would say exactly what he would say, and then he would look at the camera and he'd be like, "Slaith thinks that he's Johnny from Cobra Kai, but I'm Johnny from Cobra Kai." And, and Slaith, you're Daniel. And then he would be like, "Thanks, buddy." And then he would continue on with the thing. That is exactly what would happen. He wouldn't read it, the bot would read it out.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. You have to get him to say it.
Okay.
You just slip it into a meme, right? Slip it into a meme.
Slip it into a meme in like the background or something.
Right, so that way he reads the meme, and then see, that might work.
So have like the meme in the middle, but then have Slaith the Space Marine channel on one side, Dark Pack Gaming on the other, but the main meme in the middle, so everyone sees everything. And then you need to send a super chat at that time, so we start talking about the super chat and leaves it on the screen.
I'm thinking we could just do like a speech bubble coming out of a picture of like him talking.
Yeah.
And then just write it in the speech bubble. And so then all it is just him saying it. So then he just reads it out loud and then makes it become true.
Let's do it. I'm up for that. We'll think of a day and we'll do it. So like maybe start streaming a bit later tomorrow because he normally goes on quite early on a Tuesday or Wednesday. And then we dive in, we do it, and then we start streaming and people jump over to us. And then we get millions of views and then we become superheroes.
Or, we could pass this meme down like the grapevine of like housewives until eventually it reaches April, and then she like pesters him to show it and on stream, right? Like because like the sisterhood has decided this is what will happen, and so then he has to do it. He has to make a whole stream and segment about just that meme.
Yep. So Chaos...
Like, he has to have a shirt.
So Chaos could message April. And Chaos could ask April to go and pester him about it. Because Chaos knows April. Not knows, but yeah, talks to her, been drinking with her and stuff. So Chaos could do that.
We go right to April. We have to unite the Sisterhood Council. They have to meet and do weird blood rituals under the moon or something, right? And then it's wine. It's drinking wine. And then once they've all gotten drunk enough and they're all ripping on their husbands, then we slip that. Then that gets slipped in there.
All right. Okay.
Right. You see?
Yeah.
I'm formulating a truth here.
We need to make it look like it's her idea as well.
Yes.
Chaos,
exactly.
Chaos can do that, can't you, Chaos? She's gone quiet now, going, I ain't getting involved. She's not getting involved.
And I don't know. And then at the end, get Chaos to Canada at the end of the thing. That's at the
Maybe
end. Maybe
that should be the meme. Maybe that's the meme.
It's in really fine print.
She'll try.
Right, we'll make that part really small. Like it'll look like from a normal perspective, it'll look like the period at the end of the sentence. Okay. But if you zoom in, it'll say, "Get Chaos to Canada."
Let's develop a meme, and we'll put it in his memes. We have to wait till next Monday, though. Now. We've got a week to do this. Get Leo DiCaprio in it, make an Inception by planting the oh yes. Or we can get Rick and Morty, who can plant it in their dream, who can then go inside another dream, who can then go inside another dream and continue dreaming.
Sorry, just the way you started, it was just like all I could just imagine was about to be was just get Leo DiCaprio, Rio.
I kept thinking in my head, it's like the way when when Jerry goes, and then it's such and such's face, and then his face turns into my face, and everyone's like, "What the fuck?" That's all I can imagine myself saying. Then when I was doing that.
So which tank's this?
This is the Kratos. Same tank as I was showing you earlier. With all the Volkites. So give it another... But in 20 minutes, we will have a look at the Monday Minis. So if you haven't posted your Mini now, post it up. We'll have a little look in a bit.
Everyone gets 4 pictures of their models, right? If we're following, this is their structure you made. 4 pictures.
Yeah, 4 pictures, I'm saying. So you can do 4 pictures.
One for each Chaos God.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
One for each important Space Marine chapter. Ultramarines, Blood Angels, Black Templars, White Scars.
Everyone's just gone, eh?
How to piss off Dark Angels and Space Wolves at the same time. Right? Wait, what? Black Templars and White Scars?
Who's this? Who's this guy?
What? Why are those losers in here? Yeah. Rest in peace, Internal Detail. We'll miss you.
Yep.
That's atrocious.
There's nothing in there.
You have some of these. You were talking about them just a moment ago. Some of the 1988 Rhinos.
Mm-hmm.
The Deimos.
As they call
the
them
Rogue
now,
Trader. Yeah. The Daimo what? That's a Rogue Trader Rhino, son. You're part of the Imperial Guard, right? Getting your Rhino, right? What was it? It's like that. When you build that, there's no internal detail. You'd have to add all of it yourself if you wanted it to have it. But this thing doesn't open, right? It's not that kind of tank.
No, it doesn't open at all. So that's how that's how wide it is. That's wider than I thought it was going to be. That's huge. It's a big old chunky boy.
Oh Lord, he's coming.
Right, let's get the.
This tank's like that cat that you swear you don't feed too much.
No, I've not fed him. He must have got it himself.
He's hungry. Yeah, I bet he's hungry. Look at him.
Yeah, these are definitely worth getting. Grease piece. They're so nice. And the good thing about the Horus Heresy stuff, it's a lot easier to put together than the 40k stuff. Because a lot of the 40k stuff was done by sculpting it, actually sculpting it, where all this stuff is done on a fucking computer. CAD. Done. They send it off then to the people who make the mold so they can design where they go on one of these. They send it back saying, how's that look? They're like, yeah, alright, build it, and then they build it. A couple of AUK conversions for 30k. Oh, yes, they would. Frankie, that's a shout, that. Yeah, get some of them, get some of these, and like, be an expensive thing to do, but yeah, orcs riding round on one of these. Some
kind of boss wagon.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm playing Drukhari today in this 500-point game, and he put together an anti-Space Marine army. Fuck me, they were tough to fight. So he took like mandrakes. He took some Kabbalite warriors with an Archon in the jump jets. He took two lots of that, And they were just like, literally, he was jumping out. They were hitting me on 3s. They were wounding me on 3s, which they've only got strength 3 weapons, but they had anti-infantry 3. So they were just absolutely just nailing me. And like the first game, he was just making every roll. So I overwatched him with a flamer. And he had 5 up invuln save, and he made them all. And my dice rolls were that bad. I give my lieutenant a 2 up save and a 5 up fail no pain. And I had 4 2 up saves to make. And I failed 3 of them. The fuck? Right, number 7. So yeah, today... So I ended up winning the second game. And that was purely on my strategy. So I made him do what I wanted him to do, rather than him doing his game plan. So I sacrificed my most powerful unit to keep him that far away, so that I was going to be shooting at him for a couple of turns before they got to me. Because that was the... I mean, melee I was going to batter him anyway, but I couldn't let him charge me. Unfortunately, he charged me, but somehow that last round of saving throws I managed to actually score some. So we couldn't wipe the unit out. But his Archon was ridiculous. So Archons have got this rule. So they have a 2 up save against everything, 2 up invuln save, until you roll a 1. Then he loses it. And he was just making it. He must have made, in the 2 games, shit you not, he must have made about 30 saving throws on his Archon in a row. It was just... It was horrendous. And I was just horrendously bad. I was that bad, I went and bought new dice. I was angry, because I twice had played there with them dice, and twice I had bad throws. But everyone else plays with them and they get good throws, so it's like, yeah, buy dice. So I went and got some dark green with little gold dots. Some specific, so like, very dark angel-y. So if you've not put your models in the model section yet, get doing it. Because we are going to do the models in about 10 minutes. That looks good. Just from the front as well, look at that. I'm highly tempted not to put the dozer on the front of it, but I have to, don't I? Have to have a big sharp thing coming towards you. Right, page 3 done. Giggity. Right, so now I need 4 of these things. Yeah, there they are. So I'll put the exhaust on. I wonder if I thought, though, that of 40,000 years in... Well, 38,000 years into the future, that they wouldn't have had big exhausts. They'd have sorted that already. Even if it was that they're using Dark Age of technology equipment. But no. You can't beat good old gasoline. Or petrol,
Right.
if you want to be in this
And
one.
they have like Tron suits and like hologram ships and like wormhole technology that's not magic based, and they could have a lot of things, but then it wouldn't be Warhammer 40k.
Yeah. You need the big exhausts. So we'll do the exhausts. Just nicely on the back there, it's all set out ready for it. And then we'll 10 minutes. We'll do the minis.
Those aren't exhausts, and those are just different machine guns that point upwards.
Ah. So they're the Icarus rocket pods.
If you put one of those, like you have them on the table right now, if you put one of those like horizontally, and you said that was like an orc
Big
shooter
Yeah.
or something, right? Am I
You
wrong?
wouldn't argue, would you? You wouldn't argue.
It's some kind of big shooter, so
Yeah. That's maybe what we should do. That's what the orcs should do. Have these on it. Big exhaust, and it needs to be painted red. If you think orcs captured a Blood Angel's Rhino, it would immediately get a speed boost. That's true. The speed freaks would make it go faster. Wazdaka Gutsmeg would make it go faster.
I always kind of liked Orchimedes. I just liked the name. I thought it was funny. I don't know if he's ever had a model. I know he was a character in one of the codexes, like in the back. That he was like just kind of, where in like when you'd go to the back of the codex and that would be where all the character section was.
Yeah.
Separate from, and I remember in one of those, like it was just like a picture and like a panel. I don't even think there was like even a stat line for him. But he was included with the rest of the orc characters, and he was like, I don't know, some kind of orc inventor or something like that, which makes sense with the name, right? Orchimedes. What did Archimedes do again? Was he the Earth is round, or no? That was Galileo, right?
Yeah, Archimedes the maths guy, ain't he? Wasn't he the bathtub?
Bathtub.
Eureka.
Wasn't that the gravity guy? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Filled up the bathtub. Yeah, Tusker Demon Hunter's ace. They need to bring him back from the demon worlds and just have him have a fight. Living in perpetual fights against demons. It's like Khorne's got a lot of favourites who are not demons or Chaos Marines. So he loves Sanguinius and the Blood Angels, because that's who he actually wanted. He didn't want Angron. He wanted... Khorne actually wanted Sanguinius and the Blood Angels more than Angron. That's why Horus was desperate to try and get him on board. But he also loves Tusker. But who else, who is red, fights with a sword, who's not Chaos, does Khorne really love?
Cool.
Anyone in chat?
I'm gonna stick with Deadpool. That sounds
Deadpool.
right to me. Yeah. Gavial Loken.
Yeah, doesn't
It's only
fight.
red guy there.
Well, he's Imperium, isn't he? So all right, he's not. Yeah, all right, I did say not Chaos. My bad. But yeah, any guesses? Red fights with a sword.
So
Pedro
he's
Cansor went?
not Chaos.
Next edition. No, he's not Chaos.
He's red.
Red fights with a sword.
Oh, Magnus.
Nope. He's Zeech, isn't he?
No. He's a good guy. He's like Darth Vader. He's Anakin Skywalker underneath.
You underestimate my powers. No one going for it? No one got a guess?
Red guy, not Chaos. He's a Space Marine?
Nope.
He's not a Space Marine. He's a Xenos?
Yep.
He's an Eldar?
Nope.
Red. Okay, so then that would leave... If he's not an Eldar, so he's either an Orc or... He's not an Orc. He's a Necron?
Nope.
Okay,
Tau.
I'm just gonna...
Yes,
he's a
Frankie.
Tau.
Yep. He's Tau.
There's a red Tau?
Red Tau. Farsight. Well, in Grease Space.
Farsight. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Khorne absolutely loves Farsight because he dresses in red and fights with a sword.
Huh.
There you go. Short sight, yeah. Commander Long Sight. So yes, if you had it this way around, so maybe that's how they should do it. Have a mech walking like that. They do look like guns, don't they? Like big shooters.
Yeah. a lot of parts can be interchangeably used different ways if you just use a little bit of imagination. It's a shame that people
In
usually
a
lack that
world
nowadays.
of pure imagination.
People really need to use their imagination more.
L13 and 14. And then R13 and 14.
Oh, you know what would be good with this? If you were to do some kind of like Walker. Hold on. Now, air quotes on Walker. Okay. What's the Lord of Skulls or Lord of Thrones? The
Lord
Game
of Skulls,
that guy, right? You take that, or maybe even a knight, and put that on top of like the torso up, like so. No, remove the legs, and this tank becomes its legs.
That would be cool,
right? It would be like one of the old wardens, the old knight wardens, right?
Yeah, that would be cool. I did see a what was it now? Someone did it at Warhammer. It's like part of a defiler on the back of a Forge Fiend. Or was it a hell? It might have been a. Oh no, that was it. It was a Hellbrute on the legs of a defiler or a soul grinder.
Okay.
That was quite cool.
I mean, it's a Hellbrute. It's kind of a low bar on making it look good. You know, like it's a Hellbrute.
They need an upgrade. They need to change them. They need to get bigger.
Just make them dreadnoughts again. That's it. That's all they need to do.
Make Hellbrutes dreads again.
Make Hellbrutes dreadnoughts again. I'm gonna have this red baseball cap. It's gonna say MHBDA. Right? Hubba-dubba. Right? That's what we'll call ourselves. And no, I think that was one of the biggest mistakes when they changed, because Smell My Pits Knot was atrocious, and they didn't really change it much. It kind of kept staying the staying alive sort of pose.
Nice.
You know what I'm talking about? Right? You're right. Like with the Dreadnought, with the Chaos Dreadnought, with the Hellbrute, it's Smell My Pits, the character, and they just kind of continued that. They need to get rid of that and make it look more like a Dreadnought. Make it look chaosy. You can do it. You can figure it out. You're a multi-billion-pound company that like owns the world, probably. Just make it a Dreadnought again. Just make it a Dreadnought. You know what? Make it a Redemptor. You're wanting to sell bigger toys. Imagine all the Chaos people that will go, wow, we get a giant, really big, tall, super, actually a Dreadnought, Chaos Dreadnought again. We feel like we're being appreciated. We're good boys, and their tails wag, right? And then of course they get neglected for another 5 years. That's all they get. And then, yeah, that's all you need to do. That's all you need to do, and people will buy Chaos right there. Just make the Dreadnoughts good again. Make them Dreadnoughts.
Right, so I now know where that goes. Right, you've got 1 minute. A defiler in a wheelchair. Right, you got 1 minute. If you haven't uploaded your pictures onto Monday Minis, we're going to have a little look at them. I'm just going to set it all up now.
So just do a quick count here.
I'm going to lock the...
Oh, there's one of them's got 5 pictures. One of them posted 5 pictures.
I don't mind. My name's not Violet. Right, I'm going to lock the room.
Oh, 6 pictures.
How do I lock the room? There you go.
And you're back in the room.
There you go. I've locked the post. Right, I've locked the post. So here we go. So first one is by Greasepiece Paintings. A big, beautiful boy. Let's have a look at him at his full size to begin with. Where's the bits on his shoulders? Where's them bits? Where are these bits? Where's the cannons? Where are they? So which one's this one? Is this the... This isn't the Castigator. Not the Castigator. Oh, what is it? Which one's this one?
You know whoever painted this?
So he had put him on. He's not put him on. He's done it wrong.
Greasepiece is going to hate me. My favorite thing about this model is the leaking can on the base.
That is great, isn't it? That is clever. Yeah, that is a clever. That is very clever. I didn't even notice that, but I love that. Love it, love it, love it. Some random guy called Tallahassee. So this is one of my
Who's
models that I showed off a little bit yesterday. Leaking radioactive fluid. I love it. So he's in the middle of a fight. He's got a bit of a scar across his face. He's pointing the way. So this was just before I finished yesterday. And then this guy's got, as you pointed out yesterday, eyebrows. Does that stuff make the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it wasn't quite finished. This was like a work in progress. I finished it yesterday. And there they were finished. So there's him from left to right. I don't drill me barrels. I just put a little blob of paint on it. He's more grey. He's reading. He's doing stuff on the readout up here. So yeah. So there's mine. That was my entry. Chaos Gamer. Beautiful, beautiful boy. That's her boy. That's her boy. My son. All we need on the next page now is a Redemptor Dread. A Redemptor Dread to fight it. There you go.
Wait, is that thing missing a tail, or is it like that normally?
No, that's how it's meant to be, yeah. Because it's got thrusters here at the very back. But no, that's exactly how it's meant to be. Lovely lava base, all rocky. Beautiful. Beautiful. Crusader. So this is working on is Rogel Doran's finished, so I can replace with the repulsors that are coming. Oh, Rogel Dawn, sorry. That's Rogel Doran's. Also, a dent in your Deathwing army. Units are shaded but not highlighted. Okay. Nice, you've gone for a lighter bone than I do. Plasma Incinerator. Lovely. Ooh, look at that. Is that... Where's that helmet from? Is that an older helmet, or is that a... Is that like a third-party helmet? Gold's lovely. 3D printed one. Nice. Maybe having a little chat with you again. Oh, I love your Aquila. Gold on it. It's a two-tone Aquila. Guy called Red Warden. Nice. And there's your Rogel Dawn. Love the little bits of battle damage on it. Beautiful, beautiful models. Frankie now. Oh, look at that. Someone's showing off. He's going for... Is that the Shadow... something? Shadow... Not Shadow Spear. What are they called? They're the white with the gold. Because I'm doing the all gold, but with the purple the same as that. As you've seen, I've painted it on stream. But look at all these in the background here. So it's that... that's what I'm making now, isn't it? In the background over here. Or is that a... That's not a foul blade. Yeah, so that's your Kratos. Tech Marine. Can't quite tell what that one is. Oh, is that a Scaran? Sakaran, is it? Nice. Oh, yeah. If I'd have actually done that, I'd been able to see, yeah. Sorry, I missed a couple out then. Red Corsairs. Ooh. I like the highlighting. The shaded bits down here and the lighter bits there. Flamer and Power Fist. Ooh. Look at that bad boy. Is that the Is it the Execrator? The Templar one? Is that what he was called? That's very nice. Ooh, what's that shield from? That 3D printed shield. Is that a Castellan, is it? Moving on. Wilson.
Nice.
Very nice. Look at them. Look at them. I love that colour scheme. I love that green. Look at that brain there as well. Love that colour scheme. Moving on. Neo. Ooh, look at that. Grim dark as you like. Grim dark as you like. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Look at him. He looks absolutely shattered. He looks absolutely shattered. And that's off the... that's been snipped off the top of Watcher in the Dark. I like that. I like that. Look at them. They've been battling for hours, haven't they? They've been battling, sludging through the mud, kicking ass and taking names for the Imperium. I love the little skulls there. Chain as well. Look at that chain. That's pretty cool. I love the bases as well. Very clever on the bases. Yeah, very good bases. He's like stabbing his sword into the ground so he could take his helmet off for a breather for a minute, put it back on, and he's back in. Very nice. Very, very gritty, very grimdark. They look like they've been battling for about a week on a planet without any rest. Beautiful. Beautiful. And your Nurgle as well. So he's done 6. You do like them bases, don't you? Very good bases. God, Demon Prince and Nurgle. Beautiful. Bit of Iron Warriors in the background. Is that a bit of EC as I can see as well? Look at him, he's got all the chaos. And then Slave Space Marine.
This isn't fair. All these paint jobs are amazing, and I painted all these things like a billion years ago. I just grabbed like 4 pictures. You were just like, post something. So I just posted something. I've got nothing new that I've not. I could show my Thunderhawk off a million times, but
I like that. Is he spawning from the ground?
He's dissolving
Ooh.
into sand. He's disintegrating. So he's breaking apart.
There's your Primarch. I love the conversion there with the plasma.
That was done to make it fall in line with the previous versions of the character, which was done in a way to match the new model. So that was the original one.
Slayer vibes.
So that was maybe around 5th or 6th edition. So plastic Terminators were new. Like not like new, but like the multi-part, if you know what I mean, when they changed plastic Terminators. So that was a conversion, and then that was the second version. So that's using Sauron from the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I see it now though. Yeah,
that's the one that some people have said that's the mullet version of him.
And there we go. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful first Monday minis, that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. That was fantastic. Some absolutely unbelievable models in there. So every Monday we're going to do it. So either post your work in progress, post your newest model that you finished and stuff like that. So yeah, right, let's get back to this guy. What's everyone think? Everyone enjoy that? I love that. I thought they were brilliant. Some absolutely brilliant jobs there. Put the music back. Sorry, that came through a bit loud. Does he go by Gilliman or does he have a different name? Slave, what is the name of your Primarch?
He only goes by Gilliman in the game. Right? Isn't that kind of the way to answer that? He only goes by the name Gilliman in the game. Because that's what you would play him as.
Yeah, use the Gilliman rules.
Yeah, and even though he's got a plasma gun, you would just treat it as that bolter that he's got, right? It would just be, it's set till stun. I don't know, that's why it's weaker than a plasma gun, right?
But what is your Primarch's name again?
Well, initially you would just call him the Primarch clone, because but his name, his moniker, his alias would be Arrow. Or the Whirlwind.
And that is why I have a Whirlwind sat there, still just undercoated, waiting to know what colours to paint it as a special unit in my army that's going to be standing out as an homage to Arrow the Whirlwind.
One of these days, I'll start painting tanks. You'll find it. It'll be like 70 or 80 weeks from now, something like that.
Years, probably.
Months. Oh, I mean, years. I mean, geez, I don't got that much time.
I might just look at some of your models and interpret the colours and just see your reaction. Motherfucker doesn't do like that.
I mean, I could try to make really intricate photos and give you examples. The problem where it comes in is that my tanks have like 2 or 3 different patterns of the way to do it. And it's not really clear which one is the way. There's the original way, there's what I kind of changed it into, and then there's a special one that I only did on the Razorbacks.
Okay.
Right? And it's all kind of similar. It's just kind of just blocking off areas. It's just color masking sort of thing is what it is, really.
Yeah.
And then with color masking with a little bit of like flipping of the colors with certain parts or in certain places. And then on the back you slap on some hazard doors. How do you feel about painting yellow and black stripes?
Oh, yeah, I'll give it a go. I'm not scared of it.
Oh, you can tell he's furious. He's furious.
I'll just get some couple of millimeter. I'll paint it black.
Tape?
I'll get some couple of millimeter masking tape. Cover it up. Job's a good one.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
I don't even give a shit. I just paint it by hand. It's like, yeah. It's like, man, that's sloppy as fuck. Yeah, but it's done. I'll fix it later. When? Never.
I'll fix it in post.
I'll fix it in post. I'll fix it in Photoshop. That way it's, yeah.
Right, so we're going to do now, we need to work on the 2 side-mounted turrets here. So we've got to work on them too, because then once we've done that, we need to slap the big piece on the top here, and that holds it in. So we did say we were doing flamers on the side, sponsons. The turrets are going to be heavy bolters, and go from there. So that's going to be heavy bolters. So we're going to need to do 19. Is it doubled up? That's singles. So there we go. 19 and 20. Yeah, 19 and 20. So I hear the new Star Trek got cancelled.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Shame about that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what will we do now?
I guess we'll have to be angry about whatever comes out next. And then when it comes out and we don't like it, they'll tell us not to watch it. We won't watch it, and then it'll get canceled too.
Okay. Kind of like
That's
Solo.
the plan. That's the game plan. Solo? Did Solo get canceled?
So Solo came out. Everyone panned it because everyone said avoid it because they didn't like the previous one. Was it like episode 2? Where Solo was actually quite good. Because Solo never got done, that's why like Boba Fett never got a film. He got a TV show.
You know, Solo makes the second one even worse. Because when like Luke is like visiting the bad guys at the end is like a spoilers, everybody. Yeah. Spoilers. You know when Luke is like visiting Leia, and he's like, no one ever really dies, right? And he hands her Han's dice.
Right.
Now Han got those dice kind of from someone, or they're kind of remind him of something. They are an attachment to someone who, perhaps in his life, maybe an old girlfriend, maybe Daenerys Dragon Rider person from whatever, and so Luke giving Leia this Han's dice, which is like a love memento from his old girlfriend, kind of ruins it when it was weird. Just Han's dice. But, I
mean, the film was spoilt way before then in terms of the fact that Leia force ghosted herself back onto the ship or Force moved herself onto the ship, when in no film ever has she shown any form of, oh, I can actually use the Force, you know? So, yeah.
Well, you know, a little bit of Force magic makes the movie go down.
Yeah.
Right.
Leia Poppins.
Yeah. You caught... Oh, very, very clever.
I know.
Very witty. You know, I oddly enough, out of those 3 movies, I think the second one's the best one. Just because, and I might have said this before, but just because the first one was just J.J. Abrams schlock, where it was let's do like a reboot, you know, like where in all the areas where it was A New Hope, where it was Star Wars.
Yep.
Right, which makes that one kind of lazy and almost invalid. It starts off this new trilogy, you have to keep it, but that's unfortunate. Then the third one is also really kind of lazy and just kind of, with all the reasons that are memes that you know of. The whole Palpatine thing.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Really lazy. And, I mean, I don't have a problem with horses in Star Wars, but horses on top of a Star Destroyer, kind of,
yeah, I have a big problem with that one.
Like, it's a little bit odd, right?
Yep.
And there's a lot of things that are just kind of strange, you know, about that one. The second one is the one that I want to say, with the guy that didn't give a fuck and was like, I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down.
Yeah.
Right.
So he made Empire Strikes Back in reverse.
Kind of. I mean, he did something different with it, and
Just made it in reverse.
the only real blatant thing was that it was way too much focus on
the wrong characters.
the Rose Tico story arc, which would have fit better into like a Disney Plus little mini series that's 3 episodes, maybe like 30 minutes an episode or something like that. Not even. And you just could have turned that into a little mini thing. And I don't know, you know how like a lot of people just didn't like the Rose Tico character because this character was insufferable in many different ways. The only thing that I can even try to even damage control on that, and I don't know why am I coming to bat for them, but the only thing I could even think of that makes some kind of saving grace to the whole Rose Tico story arc is that it's the story arc of somebody having a mental breakdown. Because it explains everything.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it explains everything. It's just that this person's having a mental breakdown. They've just had a very personal crisis, and that the entire sequence of events follows a person that's on the destruction path, and the moment she snaps out of it is kind of like, you know, with is it Snow White or Cinderella, which is the one that falls asleep? Snow White, right? White. You know, where it's like the magic kiss that wakes you up. It was the magic kiss that she gave to Finn that made her snap out of it and go, "Yeah, I'm over it. I'm better now." and then she was just suddenly better and not like a lunatic anymore. Shit. That's you know, I'm not saying it's a good story. I'm just saying.
So let's see what chat. So Michael says, do people prefer Star Wars or Star Trek? Films, Star Wars, TV show, Star Trek. Shit, I lost something.
Oh, am I supposed to go?
You are.
Pretty much all the Star Wars movies, and then just all of I would have to say all of Star Trek, for better and for worse. Even if I don't like it, it would be. I just don't like this. I don't like the Star Wars TV shows very much. They're a little bit too much. Like, well, there was that one that just looked like Aladdin. You know the one I'm talking about? I think it was Rebels. Main character looked like Aladdin.
Yeah. He was a Jedi, wasn't he?
Well, yeah, because then he gets like his head shaved because he's like going to Vietnam or something, and then he meets
Lost
like
something.
discount. He meets like Rom Coda from The Force Unleashed, but a younger version of him.
I'll be back.
And then,
Keep 'em talking.
you know, oh, okay, and so then that's when Gohan fights Supercell.
I'm back. Whew. So Frank is Star Trek all the way. Babylon 5. Yes, I'll agree with you. Babylon 5 does edge Star Trek. Yes, I'll agree with you on that one.
Never watched it.
Oh,
The weird hair threw me off.
Lando?
You know what I mean, though? Like they, you know what they what they looked like? Do you remember Worf's adopted mom?
Yeah.
Do you remember her hair?
Yeah.
Babylon 5.
Kind of.
If you just put a picture of her and the logo Babylon 5 on top, do you think you would
away with
recognize? Yeah, like
Yeah, Deep Space Nine robbed from Babylon 5. Deep Space Nine robbed Babylon 5.
is that the way it was? Because there was like a lawsuit or something, right?
Yeah, Babylon 5 came first.
What about Andromeda? Remember that one?
I didn't mind Andromeda. Lando is the best character. He's great, isn't he? Sorry, I think
Hercules
I
in
missed a couple of
space.
questions. So I feel 40k's got this trade Imperium, Game Primaris and Primarch, Lost Cadia, My Theory though, we lose Armageddon. Again another Primarch and something else. Do you reckon then that it's going to be a Loyalist Primarch back next? Yeah, the Orville's pretty good. I quite like the Orville. Mm-hmm. I was quite surprised when they turned like the who are they called? The robot people. I can't remember what they're called, but they turned them dead quick into bad guys.
I thought they were bad guys like nearly from the beginning.
The robot ones? No, they were.
Yeah.
It was working on the planet, weren't they? Or they were working with them.
Well, what's his name was on the ship already from the very
Isaac
beginning.
was on the ship. Yeah.
So we already have Isaac as like our introduction to the what were they called, like the Zalons or
Kalon.
Kalon. And so then when we meet the Kalon, initially I'm pretty sure they're very insular and xenophobic and right, and then we meet a friendly Kalon, which is weird, right?
Yeah.
Right,
On
right,
that
like,
planet.
and everyone's all concerned, like it's weird, it's a trap, we can't trust, right? And I think the tone wise they were set up to be. We never got like an explanation until we got that backstory flashback with like the Blue Man Group.
1 second. What was that Space Cop Precinct show in the? Was it Space Precinct? Space Precinct, which was Jim Henson. It was on Sky One, if I remember rightly. That was Space Precinct.
What was that other one though? There was Alien Nation, right? Where all the aliens came to Earth.
Yeah, that came from a film, yeah.
Right, and then like all the aliens came to Earth because they needed jobs.
Yeah.
Right, isn't that?
Yeah.
Right? They all needed jobs and somewhere to stay, so they come to Earth, and then they all just get jobs, and they're just people now, but they're aliens. And it was a movie and a show that was kind of subtly about like racism kind of thing, right? And
Yeah.
it was that kind of show. Like, didn't they tried to do that again, but with like, what was it, like magic creatures, like pixies and orcs and stuff, and one's a cop and one's a human, and the humans prejudiced to the orcs or something like that, and the orc cops.
Yeah, that was
It's like Will Smith
Blight
or something.
Battle One.
That's pretty much just Alien Nation, but way worse.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Blight, yeah,
just-
there you go. Bar Garrick, but because Trek took from Babylon 5, so he's a fencer. Yeah, Garrick. I quite like Garrick. He was probably one of my favourite characters in the S9.
Kind of surprising we never got a Garrick cameo in like late TNG, or maybe even some. I don't know how you would have had him in Voyager. That wouldn't have worked.
No.
But
there was
you know,
rumblings at the time. I remember around about season 3 and 4 when Deep Space Nine finished. There was talk of how to get Worf into Voyager, which would have been very interesting. Yeah, Blight on Netflix. Remember the CGI cartoon for Starship Troopers? Yeah, I do, yeah. That was an odd one. Anyone, I actually don't... If you go back and watch it now, I actually didn't mind it. The second film, I actually didn't mind it. But did anyone ever see a film, which was kind of weird, it was kind of an indie film called Screamers? I remember a film called Screamers. It had Peter Weller in it, who was RoboCop. I quite like that. It's one of my like guilty pleasures. I'll watch it every now and again. But yeah, Screamers was quite good. What else was there? It's weird because if you go back to like the 80s, there was some really good TV shows that wouldn't get made today because unfortunately streaming services and stuff like that, and the fact that DVDs and Blu-rays have gone away, have kind of killed a lot of like smaller budgeted films that they take a risk on, or you know, other films that they would normally take a risk on. They've kind of gone away now. Studios are too scared because they knew at that time if it failed at the box office, they had the DVD run to contend with. That's why you get a lot of like box office failures that are then called cult classics. But yeah, that's why the film industry now, you won't get as many of them like cult classics anymore now because of the fact there's no Blu-rays and DVDs anymore. Everything's streaming. I nearly watched Star Trek Academy, but seeing a Jem'Hadar was an admiral in it just put me off. A female Jem'Hadar, apparently. I've not watched it. You know, considering they were all clone males, and it stated as that in Deep Space Nine.
Half Klingon, half Jem'Hadar.
Oh, was it half Klingon? Oh my fucking god! So they're clones, but yet they mate. So they're clones. They're deliberately cloned so that they can't reproduce. And I'm not being funny. I don't think the founders would ever make it so that they can reproduce, because obviously they were in charge of the genetic code. How have we gone? Right, I saw a meme which was beautifully apt for this. We went from a Deep Space Nine scene where Sisko's just blew up a ship, saying that he can live with getting the Romulans into the war, and he gave this really good speech, emotional speech, that he can live with it. Did someone say in Star Trek Academy that they've swallowed their comm badge or something?
Yeah.
How have we gone from that to that? I think I've swallowed my comm badge. And you're meant to be in the military, because that's what Starfleet is. The Federation was the all-loving, all-unifying force, but Starfleet was their military wing. How have they gone to that?
Yeah, but they show the, you know, the people that are like strict and like military and like very professional. Those guys are assholes. One of them's a Vulcan, so they have to kill him because if he's treating this seriously and like it's a professional military, and that means he's a bad guy. So we have to have him die to the bad guys, and it's like a comeuppance, and everyone like fucking like jeers at him like, yeah, you died, take that, right? Well,
that's how very progressive of like cheering someone dying.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
They'll make memes of it.
Yeah, I tried Discovery, right? So I watched it. The first season I didn't mind because it had Jason Isaacs in it. And I quite like Jason Isaacs. So I quite liked the first one. Then the second season they brought the guy playing, what was his name? The other captain before Kirk. Pike. Mm-hmm. So they brought Pike in. And I was like, right, I'm happy with this. I can deal with both of them. But every single storyline, even though they're a team, even though they're a crew, even though they're meant to do it all together, one person saved the day all the time. If Andy Burnham hadn't been there, there's no way they would have survived anything. And that's what pissed me off. Every single storyline, one person saved the day. Which was fucking annoying. So I managed 1-2. Was season 3 the Red Angel? Or was that season 2? And then the season that got me, which was fucking stupid, was a alien child had a hissy fit which destroyed every single warp core of every single ship in the entire fucking galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off.
Including the Romulans that don't use warp drives.
Yes, so fuck off. In the words of in the words of Billy Connolly, fuck off. Just fuck off.
And what about that shot where it shows all of the ships across the universe exploding all at once?
Yeah.
And it's like a bowl of cereal, you know, where you've got the milk and then there's all like the Cheerios there. There's just all these ships that are just kind of like floating around, just kind of doing ship shit in this scene, which you would never see. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, where is this? What is this? What is? And they all just explode all at once, and it's
all
like,
because a child had a temper tantrum. But
it's convenient that the Discovery is using, you know,
different sort of drive,
like lawsuit drive, right?
Yeah. But I think that the other part of it is you're insulting the intelligence of your audience. So people back in the day who watched Star Trek were majority intelligent people. Still are. Well, apart from all the fucking knobheads at the minute. So why are you insulting the intelligence of your fan base to try and get new fans? So let's alienate your fan base, right? Let's completely fucking alienate the people who spend the money, buy the merch, go to cosplay, dressing up. Let's fucking alienate millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of them just to get a new fan base of a couple of thousand. Fucking geniuses. Hold on, execs, you fucking morons. Sorry, back off my soapbox. Yeah, kill your own universe's ability to travel in one shot. Genius. And that didn't happen, wasn't it like a couple of 100 years of it, where they couldn't travel anywhere? And what was this new bollocks in the new one? That they've mined the entire Federation. Alright, so 1, where the fuck are you getting all the material to make the mines? 2, how the fuck are you making that many mines? 3, how fast are your ships going to be able to deploy the mines?
4, I have an answer for all of it. Okay, and you're gonna hate me for it.
Go on.
What are the mines using? There's a very specific thing
was it Rom's
that the bad
mines?
guys have.
Was it Rom's mines?
No. They have the Omega. They have Omega.
Oh dear God. The Omega
Remember
device.
From Voyager? From Voyager, the Omega particle.
Oh Jesus.
The thing that's the most powerful thing ever that the Borg want, and Janeway knows about it, and it's the most powerful thing ever. They have the Omega particle.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Because Starfleet just had it, and they were just kind of like leaving it in like the janitor's room, and so like they bad guys have it now. And so that explains everything. How do they have infinite minds? Omega particle. How did the ships get there so fast? Omega particle. How are they doing all this, and none of this makes any sense? Omega particle. That's why the Federation needed to keep it under lock and key, because it's this dangerous. It lets bad guys let you do something that's really stupid.
Sorry, off my soapbox.
Oh,
because it's all about the quarterly. You can't see past the quarterly. Very true. You know what doesn't make sense about the travel thing? It's 300 years or so of a temporal Cold War. Imagine not going back to kill the kid. Oh yeah. Imagine going back to kill that. Yeah, because according to Next Gen, according to Enterprise, they had time travel at them sort of time. So,
well, don't they? The crew of the Discovery time travel to the far future from their perspective at the end of whatever. They're now in the future to their own perspective, right? So that's forward time traveling. Does that count? But I mean, does the Federation still say time travel bad?
Probably.
Then again, what's going to stop the Klingons from doing that? I guess because now they're talking about poetry about how they've got 4 testicles.
Again, fuck off. I'm going back to Billy Connolly. I think everyone's left because they've been having a rant. Have I lost subs because I've got Star Trek fans? I'm sorry. I'm not really.
What do they call it? Like the quadrachode or something like that?
Oh god, I don't fucking know.
It was something like that. It was like there was some name that there's like a word for it now. Now that it's in the canon now. It's in the lore.
Hang on, I just need to sign back into something.
We have to put such wonderful moments as Worf putting the cape onto Gowron and saying, with some men, great power is thrust upon them, right? And Gowron comes the leader of the Klingons and everyone cheers, right? Right next to, I'm a Klingon and I have 4 testicles. Right, that is both Star Trek.
Yeah. Today is a good day to die unless you have 4 testicles.
I just ate my comm badge.
Michael hates them both. No, I you know what? For me, I love Star Trek: The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Enterprise. Yeah, I'll go with all them. I love the original 3 Star Wars. I like Phantom Menace was okay. I didn't mind. I actually quite liked Attack of the Clones. I really liked Attack of the Sith. Or Revenge of the Sith, well, sorry. Of the new ones, I hated every one of them. I'll never watch them again. I liked Rogue One. I really liked Rogue One. The TV shows, Mandalorian I quite like. I didn't mind Boba Fett because I'm a massive Boba Fett fan. Andor's really good. That Acolyte was a biggest pile of shit ever. I mean, there was a guy in it who'd been in... Bearing in mind, he'd been in it for years. He'd been in a state of meditation for years, not eating or anything. And then, because someone turned up, he killed himself. It was fucking made no sense. It made no sense.
Who turned up again, though? Wasn't it one of the girls?
One of the girls turned up, so he killed himself. It's like, what? Let's make no sense.
Maybe it's because it was one of the girls, and that they like kidnap one of them, kind of, and let the other one leave the other one to die.
Yeah, I think they left one and took one to be a. But it was the guy out of.
He was the young kid. Yeah, he was the young kid who was about to get Wookieed. Yeah, and I don't know. Like, yeah, they're all a bit funny in that one. They're all a bit weird.
Yeah, because the guy who everyone liked, he was from what's it called? From the not Hunger Games, fucking Squid Games. He wanted to kidnap her. It's like, I got it, mate. Whoa. You wouldn't take her outside. A Jedi would not take her out of his own greed or wanting or anything like that.
You remember?
It's fucking stupid.
You remember Zoolander?
Zoolander, yeah.
Yeah, this isn't like a huge departure here. This is attaching to this. So you remember Mugatu's assistant that gets him the coffee? Okay. Yeah. Now, do you remember the Green Lady's assistant? You remember his the little assistant Jedi, the little guy that would kind of hang around and just kind of give her messages.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How are they not like the same character? You know, they're pretty much the same character. Just one's got robes on. You know.
All I ever wanted was Star Trek straight after the Dominion War. The ship aid in the rebuild of the Alpha Quadrant, but apparently that was hard, yeah. Michael hates Star Wars and Star Trek. Even if they did a Worf limited series of the Klingon Civil War after the end of the Dominion War with him going about with the Defiant, yeah. Went to see a Star Wars film once at the cinema, fell asleep after 15 minutes. With that noise? It was impressive. Colt was the only good Star Wars media outside the Clone Wars and the Empire Strikes Back. It's funny because the closest universe in reality at the minute is RoboCop. Yeah. If you go back to all of the franchises, what's the closest one we're at?
What's the closest one we're at right now?
Yeah. I buy that for $1.
Oh. Right now. That's like the 80s sci-fi things, or is that specifically?
No, I mean any franchise. Any franchise, any sci-fi show. that's been out ever? What's the closest one we're at now?
Any sci-fi show? What's the closest one we're at? Command and Conquer.
Yeah. Frankie says it's
I'm just gonna
RoboCop.
I guess it's not a show.
Yeah, they made a RoboCop TV show.
No. I said Command and Conquer. It's not a show,
Oh, sorry.
right? Yeah. So I don't want to not answer your question.
If we blew ourselves up in the next 60 years, might be the Expanse was ace. Expanse is really good. If you've never watched The Expanse, worth a watch.
I don't know. For a couple of years there, we were pretty much Resident Evil, right?
COVID, yeah. COVID evil. Posted a link to the Red Warden stuff. Well worth a look. Some credible stuff. Dark. Oh, right. Nice one. I'll have a little look, yeah. Nice one, mate.
Well, Tallahassee, do you know what the Japanese original name for Resident Evil is?
No.
Biohazard.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, can't clean my eyes properly. Right. That one. There. Right. So we're doing the Volkite on the top, aren't we? Keep forgetting about we do it with building models. We're just going off on tangible soap, jumping on our own soapboxes and bringing the world to rights. I love it. Now, which RoboCop? Did you like the original with Peter Weller or the remake? If you say the remake, we'll fall out.
He's like Ninja RoboCop in that one, right? Or what it reminds me. You know what the remake of RoboCop reminds me of? The remake of Total Recall. Do you remember the robot cops?
Total Recall.
Yeah. Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Horrendous.
But the robot cops in Total Recall, and you kind of, you know what I mean, with the kind of similarities of, I don't know. And then I guess it was RoboCop. You know what was a good? It wasn't a remake technically. But you know what was a good sort of reimagining movie? Dredd.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, it shouldn't have been called Dredd. It should have been called Anderson, because it was more about her. But yeah, Dredd was really good.
And I'm saying this as a person that likes Judge Dredd as well, the movie.
You're gonna say if you dare say Sylvester Stallone's version was better, I'm gonna fall out with you.
They are both different in their own ways. I will not pick a favorite. They are both my children in the cinema, and I will never.
You didn't like it, did you? You didn't like the Stallone one.
The Stone? Oh, I love the Stallone one. I mean, Rob Schneider's role in it. The hover bikes. The hillbilly family. You remember they got that guy that is always playing he's always stuttering and everything. I think I don't know if he's American or if he's British. He was in AVP. He was in one of the World War II movies. You know what I'm talking about? He was Irish in from
Trainspotting.
AVP is in Trainspotting. Yeah, I think he's in Trainspotting too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy. Yeah. He's one of those hillbillies, one of the cannibals.
He is, yeah, he is. He is.
That guy was in everything.
Yeah.
He was all over. He's not around anymore, is he?
Scottish.
He's Scottish.
Scottish.
It's not Scottish, it's crap.
Yeah, Crusader knew exactly who you were talking about then. Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars.
You know what would have been a great ending to the remake?
Getting his
right?
ass to Mars.
He looks into the mirror, and then suddenly he sees his real face, and it's Arnold. Right? The whole movie, he was what's his face because his mind's all because of recall. But then at the end,
it was Hauser.
It's and then it was Hauser, and then Hauser's looking at him in the bathroom mirror, and he's like, "Now the real movie begins." And he looks into the camera, right?
Change channels.
Total Recall 2, totally recalled, bad, totally bad. So then we've got both Hausers, right? We've got old Hauser and new Hauser. and then they've got to fight. I don't know. Is
Red.
Michael Ironside still around?
Yeah.
He'll come back, right? He's like, I only died in the dream world, Quaid, right? Or Hauser, or whatever. I'm alive again. I'm back.
And then his first line is, "They sucked his brains out."
Sucked his brains out. But he's also got like a sword, like in Highlander.
He was ace. He was the
Right.
best part of Highlander. Or 2. Highlander 2. He was the best part of it.
Nah, Ramirez.
No, Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Yeah,
It was.
But Sean Connery playing an Egyptian who was meant to be from Spain, but as a Scot, no. And then you've got a French guy playing a Scot, no.
Yeah, that's all terrible. But the thing is that they are McLeod and Ramirez. They are them, and that's
did.
And it's like what was it? You talk funny, Nash. Where are you from? Like, where are you from? Lots of places. Yeah. If you say it like Sean Connery, yeah, suddenly it makes sense. Maybe he was around. He was around didn't he meet him in Scotland?
Yeah, he met Ramirez in Scotland. Yeah.
So how long has he been in Scotland for? Maybe he starts talking Scottish. He's been there for a few weeks, so he starts talking Scottish for the rest of his life.
I'm not Spanish, I'm Egyptian, you goat.
Japanese sword.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. Don't
Yeah.
forget. Yeah.
When he travelled to
It's
Japan. He's been around that long, he travelled to Japan. He walked all the way. He walked across
Unfortunately,
water.
we won't be able to have the original Ramirez in this Total Recall sequel. So we would have to deal with like the reboot Ramirez, which we could, if he's still around for a little bit, we could get the original Connor and remake Connor, I guess. Sure, why not? I don't know. And he could be in it, I guess, and everybody can be in it. We'll just call it Total Recall, Total Fortnite, and it'll have who else? Just throw everybody in there.
Who else have we got that can go in there then?
Arnold's also a Terminator. Underneath, he does the thing where he pulls the ball out of his nose, right? But then like later on in the movie, his like face is also like a robot underneath, because he's Hauser. Why not? It makes you think, right? Do robot people dream? Did robot Hauser Arnold dream of the woman with the curly black hair?
Well, here's a question. Something you've just made me think of them.
Yeah.
What film actors, right, and what roles they've played, could you potentially say are all linked? So I'll give you an example. So, Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
So Patrick Swayze, Dirty Dancing, right? That then links into what was the next thing that it was?
Ghost.
No, it wasn't Ghost. I saw it on a meme, which I thought was quite funny. So Patrick Swayze was doing Dirty Dancing. Then he went on to Roadhouse, and then he left Roadhouse then and went on to Point Break. And it links in with some of the things that's said in it. So in Point Break, he mentioned he had the car that he had in Dirty Dancing, and it kind of, when it was explaining, it all links together. So think of an actor, think of films that they've been in and how they could link up to like be the same person throughout it.
Okay, Mel Gibson and Danny Glover were cop partners.
In the Old West.
And then there's there was in the Old West, right, where that could have been like their great grandfather sort of thing. Yeah. And then is Mel Gibson part of the Expendables?
He's a bad guy, isn't he? But he was.
He's a bad guy. People can change, right? He's a bad guy now, right? And what have we got? Yeah. We've got Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage takes his face off with John Travolta. He thinks he's a vampire. It goes into The Rock with Sean Connery.
But the Sean Connery one there that Grease Pieces just said, yeah, the Sean Connery is James Bond who gets captured, and that's why you don't see him anymore, and he's put in The Rock. So John Mason is his actual name, but obviously James Bond is his code name. So Sean Connery is Bond in both Bond and The Rock, but his real name's John Mason.
Are we in the James Bond is his code name, not his real name camp? Or I thought we were just supposed to pretend that they were all the same Bond until they get to the blonde guy. Then it's all like loosely rebooted.
It's his thingy in it.
Because Casino Royale was a remake.
Yeah.
Of
David Niven.
So, it's all like a. I think we're supposed to pretend that Pierce Brosnan is Sean Connery is. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to test myself here. Who's the guy from that movie with Cuba Gooding Jr. where he's like cha 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 cha? Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton, and the other guy that this never happened to the other guy is what he said on that beach. I don't know. Nobody knows his name. Nobody cares about that guy. Did I get him right? Did I do it?
George Lazenby.
Is that the guy? And he makes that quip about this never happened to the other guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got most of them. Grease piece in there, yeah.
Yeah, I got most of them. I think that's at least
10 and 12.
B.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Fair play. Go on, who else can we think? What other characters? So, like, the other one could be that, so, do you ever remember the film Dogma?
Yeah.
So Dogma, at the end, Loki and Bartleby, wanting to get into heaven through that little loophole that's been done by, what is it? Christianity Wow or something. So, at the end of it, God takes him and casts him back to Earth because of what he's done. And he's cast into the Mediterranean. He then has no memory of who he is, but yet he's ridiculously hard, strong, fast, and has no mind. And some people might say he's been reborn. So Loki is Jason Bourne. Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne. So there you go. So Jason Bourne is technically an angel.
Wait, was Loki alive at the end? Yeah, Bartleby is the one that dies, right?
Bartleby's the one that dies. Because Loki's the one who wanted to go originally, but then at the end he sort of hesitates, and Bartleby then is the one who...
Isn't there a scene where Loki's still alive, and he's even saying, like, hey, I'm still alive, and his wings are all, like gone?
Yeah. He cuts them off himself, ready to walk through, but as they're about to go through, God appears there because he wakes up out the coma.
I'm trying to remember. There's that, but then, wait. What about aren't they also in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
Barnaby and Loki, I don't think so.
But aren't Ben Affleck and
but they played other characters in it, didn't they?
Well, they're playing themselves.
Well, Ben Affleck plays the.
They're doing a movie, and they're recording a shoot. They're doing
Jane Silent
Good Will Hunting.
Hunting 2, yeah.
Goodwill, yeah. It's hunting season.
Yeah, it's hunting season. Yeah. I don't know, Will. Yeah.
It's terrible that one of the scenes in a Jay and Silent Bob movie that we're having such a good time laughing about is the Ben Affleck and Matt Damon scene.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of self-reflection got to have here. Not good.
But Dogma is probably my favourite Kevin Smith film.
Dogma's all right. So wait, would the was it Balthazar? Could Balthazar be the evil version of My Name is Earl?
Could be, yeah.
Right, like all of Earl's evil, right?
So yeah,
created Balthazar.
Yeah. So before he wrote his list is Balthazar, and then he's got his mind back, and he's got to do all these things now to put it all right. or else more bad luck happens to him. So that's what God's basically decreed. There you go. Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
As Balthazar dies, though, he gets his head caved in.
Yeah, but he can come back from it. It was a flesh wound.
Yeah, sure, he's a demon. All right. There's got to be something else.
I wonder what other characters are there in films that we could do this with. It's like, do you subscribe to the fact that in Mad Max Fury Road, it's not Mel Gibson's character that is Max, it's actually the kid from the second one who can't speak?
I never really watched the originals, so kinda I'll just take that as that it's not the same Max, and that if people say that that's the little kid that didn't speak in the second or third one or whatever, the one that people say looks like Supergirl, yeah.
Okay.
And it's true.
Yeah, I know the director has come out and said it, was it Frank Miller turned around and said it?
Oh, no, that the kid looks like Supergirl in that new movie.
Right, 17... Right, 16 and 17. Right, we're going Volkite on the top. I wonder if Chaos Gamer's fallen asleep yet. Tends to do that to me a lot, you know. I'll stick around for your stream. I'll watch Slave stream as well. But yeah, Chaos Gamer's got this undefeated Chaos Army, Black Legion Army. I need to develop a list to beat it and play her this week.
Land Raiders.
Well, I do have a Land Raider.
All Land Raiders.
I could second a second Land Raider from my Custodian army, and I do have a Land Raider. I do have a Land Raider. Redemptor, Repulsor Executioner. There's too many things. 20. What am I doing? 19, 19, 18, 18.
Just a dreadnought company. What's that called? Like an anvil or something? There's a horseshoe.
I've got a Terminator Siege Force that I could do. I could do a full mechanized one with just a Tech Marine in there. But I think she's definitely asleep. She hasn't spoke for a while.
I know there's a name for it, and it's in. And I know you're getting into Heresy, and you're having this shelf of Heresy models. Mm-hmm. A squad of dreadnoughts has a name, and I'm almost wanting to say it's the same name as like BattleTech, but I'm just gonna check. What's a squad of Space Marine dreadnoughts called? Because it might have boats, right? It is called
a number wang.
It's called a Talon. Mm. Yeah, so a Talon of dreadnoughts.
A lance might be knights.
Well, lance is like also in BattleTech. That's what I was just guessing. That was but it's called a Talon. Which wait is interesting. Talon, lance. That's not that far off of an anagram. It's off by like one letter, isn't it? Kinda.
Yeah, the E and the O.
Well, one has a T.
So it's that 5 for you then?
It's close enough. It's close enough. All right. How many are in it? There's even a Deathwing something. There you go.
There we go.
There you go. Deathwing.
Well, I've got me Terminator Force that I could do. Me 48 Terminators. I could take that against her. A Lance is a squad of 4 mechs, then a company is a group of 12 mechs, or 16 is corrected, sorry. So there you go. A company is... So should we work, after I've built this, should we work out if we can take how many dreads we can fit in a 2,000 point army? Now obviously we have to take a character, so we're gonna have to take a Tech Marine. So that's going to take 50 points off us. So we'll work it out in a sec.
How many dreadnoughts? What kind of dreadnoughts? Does it matter? Like old ones, new ones? What are we
So
playing
we'll
with
do
here?
current meta, what you can take within
Just-
the rules. So you've got
Oh.
Redemptor, Ballistus, Brutalis, Boxnaut. You can take 3 of each. And obviously a...
So I'm just
you
going to
go
go to
there,
new
Michael.
recruit,
No,
right?
mate.
New recruit, Dark Angels. I'm imagining this is your list. So I'm going to call this Tallahassee. This will be the list every time. It'll be in my things here. How many do you have? 2,000 points?
So 2,000 points. Let's build it. I'll get my phone over here now ready. So we can
Army
have...
roster.
So add a force. Space Marines, Dark Angels, 2,000 points. We're just going to go Anvil, Siege, whatever, because it's the easiest one there. Call it Dreads. Create army. Right, so we've got to have a Tech Marine who's going to be looking after him. So Tech Marine's 55 points, and he's also then going to be your Warlord. And then if we go down to other sheets, you can have 3 Ballistus Dreads, 3 Brutalis Dreads. You can have 3 Redemptor Dreads.
You can just have a regular dreadnought as
And
well.
then you've got standard
not
dreads
legends.
as well, yeah. So I'm just wondering how many of them I can have. Where's the dreadnought? There he is. One,
Yeah, it's
2.
nearly 2,000 points in some of
Oh.
these things.
If I took everything, I'm 5 points over. So you'd have 15 dreadnoughts and a Tech Marine. So what I'd probably have to do is drop one of the dreads and like take one like unit to go with them, because I'm 2,005 points. So 2,005 points get me 3 Ballistas, 3 Brutalis, 3 Standards, 3 Redemptors, and a Tech Marine. So if I drop the Tech Marine out, I've got 50 points, but I've got no Warlord, so we just have to do without a Warlord. So you could run 15 Dreads in one unit.
What's the shooty dreadnought called again? The
Ballistas.
Oh, that's the Ballistus. Oh, yeah, so that's already going to be in there.
Yeah, so you've got... So your Brutalis is your melee, your Ballistas is your range, and your Redemptor's the mix between the two. When I ran an RP group up here, met Warrior Online, came up first, ran a company game, it fell apart. We couldn't allow 12 people to match together for a bit in bed. Alright. I'm looking forward to this little game I've set up. Hopefully we get a lot of people there.
You could get rid of another dreadnought, add 2 more Tech Marines in, and you're at 1980.
Oh, there you go. So that's what you do then. You drop a dread, take the Tech Marines. Because the Tech Marines will boost them as you're walking around. Because you just advance your Tech Marines all the time.
Can you still get servitors?
Nah. Right, let's put this bad boy together. Volkai looks so cool. Hopefully they start doing Volkite in 40k. Because it's like one of them lost technologies. You can have a pistol, which is... The pistols have started coming through now. But it's like a lost technology at the minute, Volkite. So they both go under there like that. We've tempted to buy some 3D printed Battlefield Gothic. That would be cool. Battlefield Gothic was ace. Battlefield Gothic was very good. It would be nice to see that come back again, but I doubt it. I think the only thing that they're going to do next is Horus Heresy version of it, which I think is a travesty.
I wish they would just make some more examples of what ships look like with different, teams and factions and colors, so that way, if you did have some of these things, you would at least have some idea of how they're supposed to look. It's like, like the Enterprise, right?
Yeah.
What color is the Enterprise? It's like gray.
Yeah.
But none of the people on the inside of the ship, other than Wesley, he doesn't count, are wearing gray, right?
Yeah.
They're all wearing all these things. Imagine if the Enterprise was painted like the crew of the Enterprise. If it was like red and black, or yellow and black, or blue and black, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the different sections even. So like, how do you do your Warhammer ships? Are they meant to be like all green with that white front, and red if they're evil bad guys, and white if they're Eldar, and Tyranids if they're Tyranids? Like, silver if they're Necrons? These are all just kind of the way they were, right? That was it.
Yeah.
And it would be like, here's the Ultramarines. They have a blue ship. Okay, sure. All right. Here's the Blood Angels. They have a red ship. Okay, yeah, a red ship. But what about what's one of the ones that are like, they're like crisscrossed? The ones that are like white and green, or white and, you know what I'm talking about? Like the ones that have, like, all the different Space Marines that have funky ass patterns. How do they do their ships? Oh, well, I don't know.
Do you think you'll see Mark 11 armor? No. Because at the minute, they're going for mixed armors setups. So, they won't do another armor edition for a while yet. I reckon you're talking at least 3 or 4 editions. Because at the minute, they're going for mixed armor, aren't they? They're bringing, like, Mark 7 helmets in. As you've seen with the what they called, the ones that they're currently bringing out now.
From the tone they gave it in that presentation, this isn't an advancement for them to be bringing this stuff. It's actually, in universe or whatever, it's like a step back, that attrition has stepped in. They're not producing things as much, and now they have to rely on older equipment. Isn't that what they were saying? Like that, like, here's them, they got older stuff now, and it's not like necessarily like better, because wasn't the whole Primaris suit was taking all of the best stuff from all of the different marks of power armor and putting it into one suit? Wasn't that the whole story? So are they like purposively downgrading at that point? No, it's like they're running out of stuff. It's
the lines, the amount of places they're getting attacked from, they can't get the supply lines going because the way that the tithes work is fucking stupid. So they'll go and get all the stuff from certain worlds, take it to another world that's fallen to bits, and it's just all sat there. Stockpiles of ammunition is just sat there because because they don't know what they're doing. They're just following orders from years ago. So bring all the weapons to this place, and they bring all the weapons, and it's like, okay, what are we going to do with them now? Oh, we're just going to stock them in. What? Yeah, we're just going to stock them in. So that's kind of how it's all going now. So they're running out of armor, they're running out of everything, so they have to rely now on the older stuff. And they're being attacked on all fronts. They can't get the armor to them fast enough. Well, Imperial Fist, did they not get the phalanx before they'd done up? Yeah, so the phalanx was is Dark Age technology equipment. So it was like a ship that they found floating. They went on board and a lot of the systems come, and they still don't know half of it works. It was only when they brought aboard, was it a Necron thing? Or there was something they brought aboard to it recently, like a power source, which powered everything. And then all of a sudden all these new systems have started coming online. So hopefully the Phalanx will have quite a big storyline going forward. Back. Yeah, I definitely think Chaos Game has fallen asleep. She would have spot by now.
That's a shame.
I know. She says she's going to be here, support everyone. She never means it. She just goes to sleep by herself. She's selfish. Selfish gamer, she's called. Right, so that's looking good. Bit of Volkite. So that goes on the back of there. Not like that though. Which way around does that go? Oh yeah, Mr. Peace. Right, so that. Just figuring out which way around this goes. Nice one, Frankie. Thanks for popping in, mate. Appreciate it. You have a good evening, buddy. That's quite nice. Makes it look different. Doesn't really lift that much. It's a bit of an odd thing. So yeah, it's not saying don't glue it down. It's saying glue it down, so I'm guessing it doesn't have a tilt to it. Oh well. Doesn't matter, does it? so there's that one done. Cooking on gas now. That's a good looking tank, that, isn't it? Big Volkite on the top. Think I'm gonna leave it there and finish the rest of it tomorrow. 'Cause I'm covered in dust. I need to go and get a cloth and wipe it all down before I finish everything and get too much dust in everything. Oh, you're still here, Ad? Thought you might have gone to sleep.
Dust? Anyone? Dust?
Well, I'll be back in a minute because I'm just going to go and get some cloths and wipe all the dust down. You still painting? Oh, fair enough. Well, I'll tell you what, I might not finish straight away then. Right, I'm just going to nip downstairs, get a cloth just so I can tidy some of the dust up. Won't be a sec. Back in a minute. I'll leave that there so people can examine it from above. I might, you know what, I'll bring the fell blade up with me. And I'll bring a rhino up so we can see the sizes. Come back. Baby, come back. I'm back. Let me just have a quick clean up because there's a lot of dust. I have my cherry wipes. They smell of cherry. Just trying to clear up all the dust. And a lot of it falls on me, in fairness. Hi, Piotr, you alright?
Yeah. Gonna end up looking like Tony Montana.
Should we have a look at sizes? Right, so, first one. So, Kratos versus a Whirlwind. 40k Whirlwind. Move these out of the way. So I'm going to try and make it look a bit... We're going to do something a bit funky now. So Whirlwind. So Whirlwind firing in the air. Obviously you can't fully tell what it is because it's that's a bit better. Right. Kratos will. Now, the Kratos will have a little bit that comes further out at the front, so we're going to put it right at the back. Look at the size of that bad boy. He's a big boy. Now, there's your whirlwind.
It slowly, the cannon's slowly going up like that was very suggestive.
All my male fans right now. Yes, Piotr, there are bigger ones. They come in many different varietals. So that's your standard 40k tank that's not a Land Raider. So that's the Rhino chassis. And that's the Whirlwind. That's a speciality one there for Slave the Space Marine. And then these two. That's the Kratos. And that's the Fellblade. It's bigger. It's bigger. It's taller, it's bigger. So what I'm going to have to do with this one is when I paint it, is like that iconography there I'll chip off. You can't quite see it, sorry. That I'll knock off, the Dark Angel symbol. That one I might keep on, and then we've got a couple at the back. So what I'll probably end up doing is, with this one, in fairness, is I'll start it turning... I've got these up here as well. What I might do is have it starting across the middle, like Alpha Legion, but then do like this part of it in Dark Angel, that part of it in Dark Angel, have it changing from the centre, working out. Yeah, the barrel alone. Right, that's at the... there you go. There's a Rhino chassis. Definitely think the Baneblade is bigger. There's only one way to find out. Fight! But yeah, there's your Rhino chassis next to the barrel. One v one, yeah. All right, I'll definitely yes. All right, my Fellblade, yes, versus your Baneblade. I'm up for that. Got me nice side sponsons. That one's stuck. There you go. Alright, next time we go Epics and play a game. Me and you, 2,000 points. We said we're going to start doing it over Friday, aren't we? So 2,000 points, but what we'll do is we'll do a tank off. So you do your Baneblade. And then this. And then we'll see what happens. Because I don't even know the rules for a Fellblade. Hang on, let's have a look. How many points is a Baneblade? $430, right, okay. I'm sure... I screenshotted it. See if I can find it. Oh, I know where I'll look. Hang on. Warhammer Community. Right, downloads. 40k. Faction packs. Space Marines. Down to Legends. be better doing it on this screen, actually. Right, hang on. On too far. Fellblade. I've got a feeling it's near the bottom. Yeah, Kratos. Relic Contempt, the Leviathan, Javelin, Drop Pods. Right, let me find the rules for the Fellblade. Gotta be around here somewhere. Rapier, Whirlwind, Scorpius, Vindicator, Las Destroyer, Dreadnought, Drop Pod, Terrak, Siphon. Typhoon, Cerberus, Spartan. Gotta be here now. Fellblade, here we go. Right, Fellblade. Okay, I don't know how many points it is. So, I've got a 9-inch move. I'm toughness 13. I have a 2-up save. 24 wounds. Leadership 6, OC8, which doesn't matter. Right, so, as standard, it comes equipped with Demolish Your Cannon, right, which is that one, the Fellblade Accelerator Cannons, Quad Lasers, Twin Heavy Bolter, is here, somewhere is it? Yeah, Twin Heavy Bolter, which is there, which is, I thought it was stuck, because I don't think I changed the Quad Lasers, I think I left them on. Right, so my Demolish Your Cannon will be D6 plus 3, hitting on 3s, 24 inch, strength 14, AP minus 3, 6 damage. These bad boys on the top, these guys, I can 72 inch range. I can either go strength 14 or strength 8, so obviously I'll be going strength 14 at you. 2 attacks, hitting on 3, strength 14, AP minus 3, 6 damage each. Havoc Launcher, which is that at the back, which is that thing. 48 inch range, D6, hitting on 3, strength 5, 1 damage. Heavy Bolter, we know what Heavy Bolter does. Quad Laser Destroyers, 3 attacks each, hitting on 3s, strength 14, AP minus 4, D6 plus 1 damage. I also have a multi-melter. So if I get close to you, I'm cutting you to pieces. I just don't know the points. Hang on, let's Google it. 40k Legends Fell Blade points. Typically costs 480 to 535. So I'm more expensive, man. Here we go. 535. 10th edition is 535. Yep. There it is. So it's going to be an interesting game. I'll bring him next time we play, because I want to see the size of him by comparison. So this is, yeah, if you can measure yours, this is from the front of the cannon to the back is 27.5 centimeters. There you go, 27.5 centimeters, and from sponson to sponson, you're talking about 18. So that's from the front of my cannon to the back of my exhaust system. Nearly 30 centimeters, so 27.5. That's some big cannons. But that'll be an interesting fight. That'll be a good fight. I'm gonna pick a fight. Right, back to this guy.
Should have remembered the rocks.
What?
I should. Never mind.
And then we could set this little guy, see what happens. Hello, beep beep, mew. Somebody put me back in the fridge. Right. Got another few minutes. Right, so we're doing the flamers on the side now. Let's pop them away for a minute. Tip of the cannon to the exhaust is 21, so I'm a bit bigger than you. I've got 6 centimeters on you there. So my lens better than yours. What about your girth? That's actually surprised me. I thought the Bane blade was bigger. Interesting. 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 Width 18, this was... Wrong one. I think the width's about the same. So from the end of me sponson to that is 18.5. So width-wise, you'll have me for the actual tank. Because the actual tank is 13. So the actual width of the tank is 13. So I got you on my length. So 21 to me then would be... So yeah, it's the... So that's me wheels. My tracks, sorry. My tracks are beating you. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. I mean, this guy is... This guy's 19.5. So from the front of the tracks, he's 19.5. Maybe I should take this guy. Bring them both. Right, so we've got flamers to make out of this. Well, I think I am going to call it. I'm a bit tired. And I think I'll carry on. So tomorrow we're going to do Horus. And put the rest of this together. So we'll paint a bit of Horus, do a bit of building. Good tonight, it's been a laugh. Putting the worlds to rights, arguing with idiot people who make stupid TV shows who don't know what the audience want. But yeah, right, hang on, let me just tidy up a little bit. Switch camera angles.
I'm gonna disappear like Batman.
And Batman. Alright, dude, are you streaming in a bit, yeah? Oh, he'd already disappeared. He'd already gone. So I'm guessing so. But yeah. But no, he's coming along nice. He's a good looking tank. He's a good looking boy. I mean, that's the size of him compared to a Whirlwind. He's a current 40k model. Get it from underneath. So that's him compared to a Whirlwind with dodgy... He's a good size. He's a good size and he's a good looking model. So it'd be nice to have... So in terms of heavy armour then, I've now got 2 big heavy armour tanks for me Alpha Legion. It's just with this, I'm going to have to do something like... On the side there, as you can see, I've got like a Dark Angel insignia there. Same on the opposite side. And then I've got a couple of bits there. So what I'll probably have to do is chip them off. Chip off the Imperial symbol on the top there as well, and this one. Or if I just take the ones at the front off, I could have it going up to here. Sorry. I can have it going up. So if I chip the front ones off, I can have it up to the Alpha Legion, and then Dark Angels at the back. Because I was thinking of doing like maybe a Dread. Maybe just like a basic Contempt the Dread. So maybe do like a basic Contempt the Dread half changing. 2 units out of a squad half changing and 1 tank. And that's it. And then the rest will be Alpha Legion, just so you can see the mimic change and stuff like that. But yeah, so I am going to call an end to the stream. It's been a nice stream, getting more and more people again now. So obviously this, yeah, I just don't know how to do it. I'll probably end up painting. So the way I'll probably do it, if I can chip these bits away, which should just somehow come off, I'm probably going to have to cut them off, unless I do. I mean, if I pop that bit off the top there, which is a Dark Angel symbol, leave the Aquila on, as a joke, I could do like half of it, sort of along here, as Alpha Legion, and then Dark Angels at the back, so it's started and working its way out. But yeah, I'll have one Dread partly changing, that partly changing, and like 2 men from 1 squad, and that'll be it. The rest will be Alpha Legion, but they're then changing back, so it just shows that that change that they do. He's shattered as well. Yeah, I'm fucked. But yeah, I'm gonna move all this stuff. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do Horus, but I think Monday Minis went really, really well, so everyone make sure you start painting. So that room's locked. I'm gonna open up Monday Minis for next week now, so next week will be the 13th. So I'll do that now so I don't forget. So I'll create a new room. How do I do that? I'll figure it out in a minute. But yeah, I'll create a new room. Do a couple of I could do it in splotches. So I could do like parts of it. So I could do like painted all Dark Angel apart from like a couple of splotch areas that are like expanding out. Like on the top, the sides, like the front bits. I could do it like a, yeah. Yeah, I just do all new pictures of minis. So if I do that one, how do I create? I'm trying to remember how I did it last time. That's Monday Minis. So how can I duplicate that? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out in a bit. But yeah, right. I'm going to go. Love you all. You're all amazing. Thank you for tonight. It's been great. And I'll see you all tomorrow painting Horus. So we're back to Horus tomorrow. So we're on Traitor Tuesday. Traitor Tuesday tomorrow. See you all. Take care. Nearly finished Astrath. Get a conversion for an ancient. Yeah. Perfect. No, mate. Take care. Thanks for popping in, Slave. Thanks, everyone. Take care.